don't see how we can make bigger enemies.
To be offended or frightened of everything.
So you've become like the sort of Tony Scarface of podcasting.
Did it say it on the satellite?
Huh?
Did it say it on the satellite?
Oh, on the satellite.
It's not like I said it 5 times.
Oh.
Good morning, everyone. We're on the wrong camera because Poseidon's not doing
I'm not.
his job. Yeah.
Well, because you're distracting me.
We're flustered because we had to rush to get started because Pussy Parade was late.
I was last minute, but you guys are always last minute sitting, so don't fucking complain to me, okay?
Here's the question. If nobody's in the studio, how the fuck do you expect people to come in and sit?
I'm here all the time on time, and you guys never sit. Always last minute.
What Poseidon is saying is that, guys, get ready. I'm just gonna come in, press play, record. Everyone needs to be set up.
Let me explain to you how it works in the real world.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, by the way.
Good morning.
In the real world, talent does what the fuck it wants. I don't mean talent, the adjective. I mean talent, the title. We are the talent here. You're sometimes talentless, but you're sometimes called talent. So, what happens is you need to be here and ready, ever ready, for us to casually come in, sit down, and be comfortable, have our coffee, so we can do the morning show.
Plus, there's no makeup, fucking
And
no.
à la dernière minute is not a minute after. It's a minute before.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
cross my leg here, bro.
I pnixu, bro.
Bro, he has one job.
To wake up.
I have multiple jobs.
You have one job.
Multiple
Your one
jobs.
job is for Pantelis. To run streams and to be his bitch. That's your
No.
2 jobs.
No.
You have to.
The second one's not a job.
It's a fucking
It's a
honor.
vocation.
Bro, I'll burn
It's a fucking honor, bro.
I'll
Welcome to the
burn
morning show,
this
everyone. I have
whole
lost interest in
building
this conversation.
down. I'll
Do
burn
it,
the
bro.
entire building
Do it,
down,
bro.
bro.
We have insurance. I could use a new camera. My name is Phil Balabanos. Welcome to the morning show, home of the Poseidon, home of the George Chandrizos, Jiggity Chandrizos here, host of the morning show. Well, he's not really. I guess you're a co-host. Of the morning
Co-host?
show, yeah.
Co-host?
You're a co-host. He's a co-host. You can find out more about George in the. Did you just break the camera?
No.
Oh, okay. In the links in the description, he has many a podcast that you can enjoy. I mean, you could try to enjoy them, but you could definitely watch them. One is the Backstage podcast where he talks to degenerates. At one point, he was even throwing them in the car and driving around with them. He also has Just As Dads, where he's now
It's interesting.
evolved
He's now with
into a
another
new-
degenerate here.
What'd you say?
He's now with another degenerate here.
With you? Yeah, I mean,
No,
you're
with
here.
you.
You have to
Sitting
be here.
across
Who's gonna
from
run the stream? Look at him. I don't know if he knows where he is, who he's talking to.
I know very well who I'm talking to.
Anyways,
George.
George also has what was I? Like, he's the worst.
Speaking of somebody who doesn't do their job while the music was playing,
a fucking T-shirt
while the
shop
music
that says,
was
I hate
playing,
Poseidon.
while the music was playing,
In Comic Sans.
you were supposed to do your job and do the plugs, but you decided to
So
bitch
hit the music
instead.
again, producer Poseidon.
Yeah, we'll retake. Good morning, everyone.
No, we're not everything. We're just going. He also has the Just As Dads podcast, which is now on some sort of hiatus because the other dads are just being dads. George, on the other hand, exploiting his young child and putting her on camera. I disagree with it. We've spoken about it. We fought. We came to blows. Poseidon was like, no, don't put that in your mouth. It's not that kind of blow. And he's like, what? Balabanos.com. You can check out stuff about me. I am Poseidon. He has a fucking... I'm not Poseidon. He's Poseidon. I am Poseidon.com is his website where you can see stuff about Poseidon, it's a very light site. It's like a one-pager with a contact.
Yeah,
page.
it's more like a
like a one-pager.
Yeah, just
Kind of like you. Not a lot in there. It's all a surface. Yeah, there's a lot of surface area.
everything else is hidden.
I hate you today. I don't know why. I just want to come at you.
Bro, I'm gonna stab you in the
What?
leg.
I just want to come at him.
At
Bro.
him.
Not in him. No, bro.
I want to come on your head.
We should just fucking. What? That was gay. That was just the gay thing to say. See, that's one of those few times it's okay to say that's gay. Because he wants to ejaculate on another man.
Yeah.
That is gay. It's homosexual.
It is.
No, just on your shiny head. It's not gay.
Gulag merch available. I think Olga is rocking hers right now at home. I don't know why she hasn't shared it with everyone. I went to a lot of trouble.
Sure,
Olga.
shit off at the course.
So throw her in the fucking. Tibas?
Don't worry.
And that's it for the plugs. I saw was there a super chat?
Patreon.com.
He dropped $2
And then took it back?
and then I put him in the gulag.
What was he asking for? To be gulagged?
He called me a gimp.
I mean, you're gulagging people
No.
for speaking
All
the
right,
truth,
all right.
Hitler.
No, I'm just fucking around. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Don't forget, you guys get exclusive shit first. All the Pantelis podcasts and Frenchcast shows. You get my show. We were live yesterday in bed with Poseidon, featuring the single gentleman. It was me and Viron. It was a more tame episode. You guys should go listen to it. You get the intellectuals early as well. You get all kinds of shit, exclusive stuff. And also, don't forget. Comfort Zone every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. You can buy tickets at Eventbrite. There's the link in my link tree at the very top. Click buy tickets. The ambiance in person is completely different, or you could watch it at 8:30 p.m.
I watched
live
it last week.
live on the YouTube.
It was fucking traumatic.
And don't forget, every Tuesday night, Pantelis has his English show at the Bordel. Go get tickets for that. That's a vibe as well. I wish I could attain it, but I'm usually on a weird schedule with these fucking retards doing In Bed with
Sleeping in,
Poseidon. And fuck, what else? I know I'm missing something else. Guido has his one-man show on December 26th.
Woohoo.
Go buy tickets, support Guido Grasso, JR. Enjoy, motherfuckers.
Where's the
wanna-
show? Where's the show?
It's third floor. No?
I have no idea. Go check his Instagram and you'll find out.
Does he know?
Are you talking about Comfort
Of course he
Zone?
knows.
No, Guido.
Oh, Guido.
Yeah.
Guido show. I heard where's the show. That's why.
yeah,
Sorry.
his show. Yeah.
I just want to address the chat here for a second. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Olga, I appreciate the sentiment, but no one else is getting free stuff because it cost me too much money to fucking ship shit. I gave it to you so that you can enjoy it because you were right. Like when someone is right, they're right. She coined the term. She deserves.
That's right.
She deserves a shirt. That's your royalty, okay? So don't ask for no more money. But no, definitely show it off to people. Maybe they'll want to buy some. There's also mugs and hats now.
As a gulag overlord, I demand one as well.
They don't make your size.
They don't
I
make.
think.
Double
What size
XL.
are you?
Double XL.
Whale?
Double.
Whale. Balen.
Bro,
Hey,
you
c'est
know-
quoi ta taille, bro? C'est balen.
You're as creative as the kids that were insulting me in elementary. It's amazing.
Those kids are the.
It's nice.
You're
to
never
see,
more
It's
creative.
nice to see your brain.
You are never
has,
more creative than when you are a child.
Yeah, okay.
It's true.
Well,
Which brings up a lot of questions.
no. Imagination-wise, yes, but not insult. Insult-wise, you develop.
Let me ask you, how do you develop insults? With your imagination. Plus experience, though.
Yes, there you go.
So my experience has not been with many a large fellow, rotund bros such as yourself. The only one that I know who was ever that big that I could make that comment frightened me terribly. I would not have done that because he had angry face. You might know him.
Understandable. I probably don't know.
Anyways, George, I saw in the Discord because I asked if they wanted to talk about any specific stories.
That's cool.
That New Zealand has banned the sale of cigarettes to people under the age of 14, whereby is that the right term? Anyways, ergo, therefore, whatever. I'm tired.
Hence.
Sorry, my kid is sick again. She was
that's what it
kicking me
is.
in the spine all
My
night.
goodness.
Oh, so you're taking it out on me? I see how it is.
So they banned selling cigarettes under the
kids
age of
under
14,
14,
but how
which-
was it before?
No, but even when they turn 18, anyone who's under the age of 14 today, even when they turn 18, will be barred from buying tobacco products. They're like grandfathered into not being allowed. Like this, if you're 14 today, that's the cutoff.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Interesting, right?
Hold on. I'm not sure I understood it.
So if you're 14 right now, what year were you born? Do the math for me because I'm bad at math. I don't math good.
98?
Absolutely wrong. George is at that stage in his life where he still thinks the 90s was 10 years ago.
2008? What is it?
2008.
2008, sorry.
2009. 2008, 2009.
Okay, so anyone born before 2008, after 2008, 2009 will never be allowed to buy cigarettes legally.
This is
Kind of interesting.
Hold on, man.
Con-
Wait.
convoluted.
The law bans the selling of cigarettes.
To anyone born after that year. Oh, wait.
Oh, okay. Because you said anyone under 14 years old. I thought, wait, before they could buy cigarettes?
Yeah, I didn't phrase it
Okay,
right.
okay.
I'm sorry. Like I
So-
said, didn't sleep at all.
Okay, so anyone that's born after 2008 won't be ever able to buy cigarettes again.
Tobacco products.
I don't know if vapes fell into that category.
They're nicotine products.
You know what? You know what's surprising about that? The fact that they're actually doing it is a good thing. That a government has the balls to actually do that, to step up to the tobacco industry.
It's not the tobacco industry.
It's
What
New
is it?
Zealand.
Oh, it's New
How
Zealand.
big of a market?
It doesn't matter.
New
It
Zealand
doesn't matter
that-
because these
that they don't care.
tobacco companies have such a large and
Oh.
powerful lobby.
Look, as a smoker who's a self-hating smoker, like for years I was like, whatever, it's cool, bro. I'm smoking, it's my thing. Now I'm like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Stop it. Then I just fucking try, and it's anyways. That's a whole different conversation. As a smoker, I commend. I don't know, like the effort. Like I like the idea that falling into cigarettes is like a weird thing, right? Like I don't know. Did you ever smoke?
No,
No, you did. You quit,
Yeah.
which still fucking blows my mind.
that's good.
How well you
I've-
managed that.
yeah.
It's impressive.
Have you cracked at all?
Yeah.
Yes,
You
yes.
have, eh?
Remember when I brought those black cigarettes?
Yeah.
Give
and
me the whole pack, bro. He just took one. He just left. I'm only gonna smoke them like a cigar. Ugh. I was like, Jesus Christ! I think I screwed him over.
It's fucking hard.
I should
No,
not
I
have given
stopped
it.
after that, but now I cracked again during the holidays.
Like, but are you smoking
the
daily
holidays
again?
haven't started yet.
Yeah, the holidays haven't. Which holidays?
The
Diwali.
pre-holidays.
Diwali.
The pre-holidays.
Fucking Diwali.
In December, I cracked. To me, December is the holidays, bro.
December 1st, bro. Already they
December.
start.
Which calendar are you
He's
functioning
eating
on?
turkey every day from December
Oh,
1st.
that explains the lateness, the tardiness.
Yeah.
There's tryptophan in turkey. It makes you sleepy.
Jesus.
What? What are you talking about?
That's why when you eat turkey, you get sleepy. Tryptophan. I think that's what it's called.
I don't know.
What's a tryptophan? And
It's
who
a-
trips over a fan?
No, but it's interesting. It's interesting that bill, because what doors are going to open now?
I don't know. Maybe doors to the cellar, doors to selling other drugs, black market cigarettes like we have in Kanawake.
That's for sure.
Yeah. We're talking about New Zealand. I don't know if you were following.
Disgusting. Go on.
The Kiwis said anyone born after 08 will never be legally allowed to buy tobacco products.
No, for real?
Yeah.
Isn't that like, it's good, but also like
Unless I
bad.
misread it.
I don't smoke. I don't think people should be smoking for their health, but I believe adults should make their own decisions.
So you're saying, yeah, but what if that decision is made before you're an adult and then you're hooked?
What do you mean if that decision is made before you're an adult?
Like a 17-year-old, I mean, that's not a legal sale. Interesting.
Yeah.
That would be an illegal sale either
Exactly.
way.
Yeah.
What are these? These are interesting sunglasses.
They're
These
very
are fucking drug lord sunglasses.
I like them. I like them.
It's very. It's giving me like vintage Cartier vibes. You're like
him
a rapper.
I got him in New York.
That makes sense. He fucking one time in the booth,
Canal
he spits
Street.
rhymes, and look at him now. He spit rhymes one time.
Oh yeah, that rap song should be
He's
coming
got
out by Friday. I
The
think.
see-through Cartiers, but they're actually
Yeah,
Ray-Bans.
they're not. Yeah, they're very nice because I could see indoors.
Oh.
I don't like sunglasses where you
Oh,
can see
shit.
my
Yeah, they're
eyes.
very lightly tinted.
If I'm gonna wear sunglasses, because I want to be blackout, I don't want you to know where I'm looking. That's why I wear them.
I like
inside.
the little fade thing.
I like how it looks, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
wear it.
You
Actually,
look
can I try
like,
them on?
Yeah, you
Huh?
look.
Can I try them on?
No, but it was a nice try. I appreciate the effort. It made give him a high five for that air high five.
But wait,
Give 'em
I
up.
don't understand the joke.
What I missed this morning, I just heard him yelling and freaking the fuck out. I tuned in. That's
was
all I heard.
eating- he
What
was
up,
eating-
bro?
he was late. He was
Bro,
late.
it's
He was eating
You're a
turkey.
talent. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
He was
But-
eating turkey apparently.
He's under the
the
impression
morning?
that we're
well,
supposed
because
to
it's the
be.
holidays
I
for
was
him.
in Turkey and I tripped over a fan.
He was.
It's
He
the
was,
holidays,
he was under the
apparently.
impression that when he arrives, we're just sitting here in the dark, ready to go,
That's kind of funny.
and he
No,
complained
not
that
in
we
the
don't
dark.
sit soon
Not in the
enough.
dark. That the lights are on,
Oh,
the
no, we
cameras
turn
are
everything on,
rolling,
yeah.
that the systems are ready to go. That he just
No, he
walks
does
in
all
here
that,
and
not
presses
you.
record.
I don't want you guys touching that shit. He does that.
I don't think you want him touching that shit either, but you know.
Well, yeah, that's all he does.
It's so tempting to just spend the entire episode, every episode of any show, just fucking ripping him.
Why? Was it bad this morning?
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah, he was
You know,
a little.
couple
He was a
minutes.
minute later
Yeah, a
or
couple
whatever.
minutes,
It wasn't a
whatever.
big deal. It's just that
Checks out.
he came in high and mighty, and that's what pissed me off. Like, why aren't you sitting, bro?
Let's go. Come on. Where are you guys?
Malaka.
Christ.
He
And now
walked in at
Mori
9:58.
Maimutu Farao.
And now he
He's
quit?
good, right?
Now he quit?
No, he can't quit.
left the
What's he gonna
advantage.
do?
I don't know.
He can't
he's
quit.
Quit.
He's
Oh,
still
he,
here.
he
He's right
quit.
there.
He
Went to
came
get
back.
George Water.
You can't
Thank you,
quit
sir.
and then come back in
I
the
have to
same
keep it.
like 10 minutes.
I love how confused you just got. That was amazing. I grabbed the water. I said, I'll give this to George. And I handed it to George. And because I took it, he looked at George. He was like, have water.
Oh, yeah, it's,
He just tripped like for a second.
The computer
It's amazing.
bugged.
that happens to everyone.
The Matrix. He saw the
'Cause
other
I,
side.
I had
Speaking
turkey.
of
I had turkey and
Matrix-
tripped over a fan.
No, but did you have turkey this morning?
It
I
wasn't
didn't.
funny. Stop making that joke. Stop.
It's funny to me.
But once, seven times.
Yeah.
Speaking
Look,
of
we've
Matrix,
established comedy is not his thing. Okay?
that thing that you
Not on
sent
purpose.
us.
Yeah.
How messed up was that shit?
I
Well,
didn't.
now
read-
it's messed up. 2 years ago, we were conspiracy theorists, and now
I
you're
never heard
jumping on
about
board,
this.
huh?
And even this, I mean, it's very futuristic, obviously. So I'm not so sure the feasibility of it. But
Are we
mean,
talking about
The
the
whom's.
the artificial
The
wombas?
artificial whom.
This is raised by wolves territory.
First
You
of all,
watched that,
All of
huh?
them. All
I
of
think
them
I finished the
human-
first
hold on,
season,
hold on, hold on.
Not easy to
All of
watch.
them are human beings, so shut the fuck up with your canine propaganda. But
What
go
about
on.
the robots though? They're not human beings.
What robots? Oh, that are gonna feed the kids.
No, in Raised by Wolves.
The best is the end of it. By the way,
I didn't. I
slow,
didn't.
eh?
I didn't watch it all. Just so we
Fucking
can inform
burgers.
everyone
Some
listening.
fucking wings come out.
This is I don't know, like a clip that you sent. It's some.
I sent you a clip. It's a video.
it's a
yeah, it's a
J-O.
promo. It's like a promo video of this technology that
trailer.
they're working on or whatever.
I
it
didn't
is.
watch it, so I don't know.
I
if
saw
it's
like maybe a
promo.
minute of it.
The
Whatever.
technology they're not working on it. It exists, and they're just saying that this is what they're going to be selling. That's the product. Is you could you don't need to make babies anymore. If you have trouble making babies, because suddenly for some reason a lot of people are having trouble making kids. Nobody could pinpoint as to why
It
it's
is
changed.
suspicious.
And you could artificially make it with your DNA, and they'll validate once it's done that it really is your DNA, that they're not lying to you. But you can also
And that's
select
trustworthy, like transparent, right?
apparently, and you can
blockchain
also
shit.
select what you want the kid, how tall you want the kid to be, eye color, hair, all that, and that already exists. I know because that's what my cousin did.
Oh, that
Yeah.
with designer babies.
Yeah.
You can choose that many variables.
I
Can
think
you
they
play
chose the eye
do you
color.
have
Yeah.
on the board? Do you have
incredible.
the Nazi national anthem? Can we play that right
No.
I
now?
don't think we're allowed to play
like
that.
bro.
No, because we're fucking playing Himmler here. Not Himmler. What was his name?
That's not-
We're,
this
we're
is-
choosing genetics. We want the blue
I know,
eyes
but
and we
that's-
want the tall.
Nah, that's
Like-
World Economic Forum stuff. That's Nazi stuff.
It's
Where do you
interesting
think
that
they
this
developed
comes
from?
from the bald man.
The WEF.
What?
No, nothing.
Where do you think the WEF sprung from? Post-war.
Anyway,
All
all
those
this to
Nazis
say,
that survived?
Yeah, all
We're in
this
the post-war.
all this to say that
Oh, yeah,
it's
okay,
just
fuck you,
creepy
bro.
shit. Like I appreciate technology and
Hold
the
on, but
advancements we're
also
making in
the
health,
pre-war.
but it's
Always.
just messed up, man. It's messed up. What about all that like medically proven?
Shut up, bro. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna put your head down. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be like, this is crazy, guys. Why am I doing this? You know.
No, he's not making any
I think
more.
I think
I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, I wish we could go back in time and allow George that option. Maybe his kids would look like him, because they don't.
sure they do.
I think why they're doing this is because
The other one
nowadays
doesn't look like you. Not Kersa, by the way.
By the way, that's it.
was her birthday.
You don't be insulting. Don't be insulting. It happens to a lot of people. I know people who have 2 black kids out of nowhere. It's not weird. It happens.
If you do it in the dark, though, bro,
It happens.
that's what
Yeah, I
happens.
think your wife was drinking too much coffee. That's all
No,
it is.
the little one looks like like you, but the older one, you didn't participate in that at all.
I think the need for this nowadays the wombs is because nowadays the women their womb is so
I
polluted.
knew he was going there before he even knew he was going there.
Listen, I don't know what's wrong with him today. He lost his funny yesterday. So.
Where'd you leave it? We can go look.
By the way, that has.
By the way, I love this.
It's been
I love
e-
it there.
It's beautiful. I thought it was great.
Have I ever complimented any art you've put up? Ever? Never. I'm always like, it's fine. I love this.
Yeah. I thought it was a good purchase.
Yeah, it's for the aliens. Maybe they'll save us.
that has been eating me since yesterday for me to say it.
What?
Their womb is so polluted, man.
Oh yeah, we know. I
Why was
said
that
we knew
eating
you were
you
going
yesterday?
there,
I
and
remember
we're not even talking about that anymore. We changed subject twice, bro. Come on, do better.
is
Be
it-
I
better.
need coffee.
but isn't there something like
Drink
medically
coffee.
proven that
Wrong with him? Yes.
No. That during pregnancy, like, you know,
Get there, George. It's funny. I've already gotten there.
just the contact between mother and child in the womb. I mean, it's
Oh.
essential, isn't it? Like, how are they going to?
I don't know.
I
Like-
mean, it's a fake womb. You nurture, it's just like plants, right? It's like, bro, plants grow out in nature. You
Yeah,
grow plants in your
but-
basement and then sell them. So same thing with these children.
Smoke him.
Yeah, same thing with these children. So they're there, and they say you could play music, you could do all kinds of shit.
No,
and they
but
hear
wait,
it.
are you talking about like that maternal connection to the kid? I don't think that exists in the womb. I think that's different in the womb.
No, it exists.
It exists to a different extent because they're. I don't know. It's yeah, you're right. It's
There has to be
interesting.
something there.
Like we'll find out when the first kid who was born of an artificial womb reaches maturity and can buy a gun in the U.S. Like that's when we'll know if there was a problem.
Well, what do you mean?
These things,
Like
man.
how fucked up they are.
That
That
actually
has
didn't
nothing to
make
do
any
with the
sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah,
I need to tell this to my dad, see what his reaction is, and maybe
he
we'll
won't
try it.
understand.
He won't.
He-
Actually, he will. But
No, he
he's-
will. No, his dad's no. He doesn't.
He will. He's just gonna call us all stupid.
He's gonna say that the devil came and we didn't even notice.
You guys are such a dumb generation.
Do you guys think there's gonna be
Can't argue with that.
gonna be like the wombeless children and the children that came from like a mother's womb, like a woman's womb?
like a natural
And then they're
baby
gonna be
and
fighting? Yeah.
The
Like
wombless
and a
versus
robot
the
baby.
womb. That would be a good war.
Yeah.
the unwombed.
The unwombed.
Yeah.
Children of men. Isn't that the whole premise that everyone is sterile and they're building
See,
these
look, the
artificial
ar-
wombs?
How did everybody get sterile? That's
Look,
weird.
the
It is
argument,
suspicious.
the argument with
that?
this technology is specifically to help the parents that can't conceive a child. But watch this take a turn, and everyone is just gonna
the
fucking.
road to fucking hell. It's paved with good intentions. Yeah, look at all the good it can do, but also we can plug in and harvest the energy because there's a climate crisis. So we'll just use human battery cells. Sorry, I went Matrix there.
Well, you're not wrong, Phil. Because
I mean, I'm not right either.
You can also, you saw those pods? Build an army.
Some Clone Wars shit.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, we didn't think of the Star Wars.
Can I
route.
make a random segue and ask a question
Ask
that's
it.
complete, like slightly related? Have you seen the Halo series?
From the game, based on the game?
Yeah.
No. I have
Shouldn't be good
standards.
at all. Excellent.
Don't say that.
Some of the best sci-fi to come out last
You
year.
might be the only person on the planet who's
No,
ever
man.
said
I
that.
think so.
Solid.
Yeah.
Why, you saw it?
No, but
Everyone's just like,
all the
this is
Halo fans
garbage.
hated it.
I'm not a Halo fan. I don't even know the mythos of Halo. I played it once in a multiplayer setting. I don't know the story. I'm not like, well, in the game, the aliens were like, no. I'm just watching
I
it
have no
for the
fucking
first
clue
time.
what you're talking about.
Yo,
Okay.
Witcher 3 just
Halo.
dropped the next gen update today.
Really?
It's a game.
Halo. You don't remember Halo? It was
fuck
one of the
yeah.
biggest games that ever was.
Okay.
Hello.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
it was a first-person shooter
Yeah, it
set
rings
in
a
the
bell,
future,
but
right?
whatever. Okay.
They made a series. It's fucking solid. Like it delivers as a series. It's interesting. It's got a little mystere. It's got a little action. Some really cool action. So you'd like it.
I
I
like
don't know why you
Tulsa
wouldn't.
King.
Tulsa King?
What's Tulsa King?
It's the
I haven't
Stallone,
seen
the
that.
new Stallone series.
I want
on
to watch
right,
that.
yeah.
It's on
Yeah.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah, it's very good.
Where the mobster
looks
goes to
good.
Tulsa and he's like, I own this town now.
No,
Is
it
that the
does-
premise from the trailer?
No, it's not. That's not the premise. I mean, he goes to Tulsa.
I love
but
the
he
fact that
doesn't wanna own it.
Stallone
He does
is
his own
doing
thing.
one of these series. Like
Yeah, it's
it's
great.
crazy how these. Well, I don't
mean,
know.
no,
I don't know if
great
he's an,
show.
I don't know if he's an A-lister anymore, but these
He's
major,
an A-lister to me. He's a B-lister
He's
in Hollywood.
Stallone.
Yeah,
He's
I mean
still
these
Stallone.
major actors that just participate. I love that shit.
What do you mean participate? But he's getting paid.
Of course,
Yeah,
he's
but
getting paid,
don't,
but he's doing
George,
these.
but you're an old guy in your head.
Yeah,
still.
you're an old- yeah.
Don't forget that long form television storytelling now, like for Netflix,
Money's
for
in the
web,
streaming,
thing,
dog.
yeah.
it's cinema. Movies still have their own special place in that hierarchy, in my opinion. Like Peter was telling me yesterday that I have seen Knives Out. Have you seen it?
Which one?
Knives Out. Knives Out, and then the sequel, Glass Onion, is like two of the best films that have come out in the last 5
trust
years.
me.
I'm like,
Is that like the mystery thing with?
it's the guy
what's
who
his
did
name? James
Looper.
Bond?
It's Craig, Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah,
Remember
yeah.
Craig Daniel?
No, I remember Daniel
a
Craig
rapper.
though. He was Craig.
And not
I
a
remember-
rapper, like
not
an
a
artist.
singer.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
good things about that. And there's a
Yeah,
second one coming up.
apparently
Yeah,
for its genre, it's like a near perfect movie.
Knives Out.
Knives Out and
I've
Glass
heard of
Onion.
it, but I'd never.
yeah,
Glass
and the
Onion.
director.
that's
Yeah, the
sequel.
director.
It takes place in Greece.
Ooh,
I haven't seen it though. Peter went to theaters. Is like fucking phenomenal.
I would trust Peter's opinion.
I trust Peter's
Because
opinion.
No, I don't. You know why? Because
Why?
Peter's opinion was like 10 years ago. He would start a podcast about movies, and every
That's
month,
not an opinion.
And every month he's starting one, and it never fucking happens. It never fucking happens. Then he worked with this guy, and they said they're gonna start a fucking podcast about movies, and it never fucking happened. So I don't trust.
We're
either
all
of them.
still waiting for it. Oh, there's some peer pressure over here, man. Come fucking Peter, move your ass,
That's
man.
what I'm trying.
It's-
And him
it's
too.
not
It's
his
his
fault.
fault too.
It's
It's
not
not
his
their
fault.
fault.
It's not his
It's a
fault.
team
It's my
effort.
fault this
There
time.
you go.
Is it?
Yes.
We came in to shoot the first episode, and I had to go get Billy sick from school. Then Peter was traveling for work. Then I was double booked for 2 weeks. Then
Did
I
we
got
just
sick.
break? Did we just announce?
no, I've
something?
announced that.
Olga just said everyone is talking about white power. Put her in the gulag, bro. That's not true. That's not true.
Alicia has the hoodie to keep her warm on the cold floor of the gulag.
So you were talking about energy before,
Yes.
and I saw this article that came out, and of course, I'm really,
Have you got a lot of energy?
Completely
lot
literate
of
when it
people
comes
try
to
to
this thing.
take me
But
from my
apparently in the
enemies.
U.S., huge advance
Try to get away
in
from
nuclear fusion.
Fission or fusion?
Fusion.
Okay.
Which it's a big thing apparently.
I scratched mine yesterday. I gotta go get it fixed.
Yeah. I had to duct tape my bumper yesterday. It
so
fell
angry.
off finally. After the autobus. The autobus. The autobus.
So there you have it.
Leave me messages.
Sad news, guys. Yesterday,
Four?
yesterday, and this is really sad.
I don't want to talk about
Early in the morning, there's this news that came up, and I was following the thing throughout the whole day. A little girl, 7 years old, was hit by a car. It was a hit and run.
How old?
7 years old. Obviously, it's sad because the girl this morning we found out that she didn't make it.
Wait, this is here?
This is in Montreal, downtown. It was in a school zone. She was walking to go to school, and some stupid fucking maniac just hit her, ran away.
He kept going.
He kept going, but finally he went. He finally went back to the cops and said, "I was in a state of shock. I didn't know. I left." So
Was he speeding?
He turned himself in.
he hit her at 70 fucking kilometers
In
an
a
hour
school
in a
zone?
school zone.
Oh, so he wasn't speeding.
What are you talking about? the problem is that it was a 50 zone, and now everybody's
Wait, a school
wondering
zone was a
why
school
is it a
zone?
50
30.
zone if it's a fucking school zone.
Yeah,
supposed to
that's
be
why I said
30.
he was it because speeding like normally 70 is like how you normally go. And in
70 and a
school
50? Acceptable.
No, but you're supposed to slow down in school zone because it's 30, right? That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
if he was going, anyways.
What part of the city?
That's fucked
This is
up.
on Partenay and Roy. So it's
shitty
downtown.
part of
I don't
the
know what
city.
that is.
It's downtown.
The village.
This is terrible. There's some
it's,
kid got murdered.
It's horrible.
Not
Now,
on my
all
land.
this is linked because if you guys don't know, the tunnel is closed. There's construction, so it's a whole fucking puzzle over there, especially
Yeah,
rush
it's bad.
hour. People are trying to find alternative ways to get to their job and to their work and whatever. So, some guys looked into it, and they're like, the normal route that cars usually take to avoid whatever's happening in the tunnel. Suddenly, yesterday morning, there was a new construction site that just
So
appeared.
they had to go to the school zone.
That just appeared. So people are frustrated, and this is not to excuse the
What you're
guy.
saying is Valerie Plante killed this kid.
No, Valerie Plante didn't kill
Her
this kid.
actions indirectly led
Indirectly,
to her
that's
death.
what we're saying.
Now, as
That's
if
a bold
not-
statement, George, but
as
you may
if-
be right.
As if that isn't sad enough, here's the backstory to this. This is a Ukrainian family that fled the war
No.
and found some peace and quiet in Montreal, and their little girl dies.
Why is it?
We keep doing this. We did it to that Syrian family a few years ago. Remember
I
when
was
John
about to
Nannis
say.
murdered that guy in front of the next doors? You remember that?
What?
God damn.
I'm not gonna make it through this episode. I'm not gonna make it. So
The bricks fell from
yeah,
there
I
and
remember.
destroyed the bus stop.
I
And the man
remember
was
the
trying to
story.
learn
Hold on, I
French, a
have to
Syrian refugee.
I have to
And
compose
then now,
myself.
what's up? What's going on here, bro, with this fucking city, bro?
Yeah.
It's a death trap for refugees.
That was such
It's
a fucked
true,
up
eh?
thing that happened in Park X.
War
What
refugees.
the fuck is going on, bro?
I didn't know that he was a Syrian refugee.
Who?
That guy.
Oh, the guy that was murdered. Yeah, very, very.
Well,
bad.
he wasn't murdered. He'd be.
What do you mean? He was killed against his will.
No, the courts did not see it that way.
Oh, that's true.
It was just an accident.
Yeah.
Negligible, preventable accident.
Yeah.
He must feel bad, that owner. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm sure he did.
I'm sure he did. He did.
Yeah,
Everybody
and then
felt
they
bad.
did this weird
I
thing.
felt bad. I wasn't even there.
A whole wall of bricks just fell.
Yes. Killed
Onto
the guy.
I love what
Uh,
the city did to rectify the situation. They're like, you know what? Let's put one of those new bus stops here, the ones that have a roof.
Is that what they did?
But it had a roof.
No,
It had a
that-
roof.
Before it didn't. It
Yes,
was
it
those-
did.
Yeah, but it was the small ones.
no, it didn't have the. It had a roof.
I think it was
Did it?
glass.
It was
man,
actually
that
bigger.
roof, man,
Yeah,
are
it
you
was
kidding me?
glass.
It was-
You
You have a
bigger.
whole wall of
It
bricks
was, yeah,
falling,
it was
nothing can-
sturdier before the bus stop they had there before. Sturdier than the
You
one
know,
now.
Malak-
The,
sorry.
the difference is that half a building fell on it.
Yeah, but you don't need a wall of bricks to fall on you. One brick will do you in.
Well, no, one you can probably get away with it
Yeah,
because
in-
it might
because-
miss you.
One brick hits you in the head, you're
No,
dead.
no, but I mean, because he was in the
He
enclosure.
was under the thing,
This-
so I don't think he
this-
would have gone
No,
through.
he wasn't.
all
He was
the
right
thing
in
would-
front of it.
No, he was
wasn't
in
it?
the thing and it smashed the whole thing. It smashed him in it. That's why people were like, well, Jesus Christ, like how many bricks fell? And then when you looked, it was
There
the
were
whole
like 100
the whole
bricks have fallen.
facade.
No,
Yeah,
no,
the
more,
whole-
more. It was a
yeah,
whole
that's
wall.
murder. That's anyways.
Sometimes
So sad story for this family, and it's not the only case. I mean, a couple weeks ago, remember? I don't know if we said on this episode, it was in Outremont. There was a video that was circulating. A Jewish woman was walking with her baby carriage,
Oh.
and a car just
Took the carriage.
fucking yeah. You have the
Don't
security.
lie.
I
Oh,
swear
that's
to God.
fucked up.
It was
No, I didn't
everywhere.
see this.
He did the rounds.
Thankfully, the kid was okay there. But
Yeah,
the
they're tough, these Jews.
I think it's the strollers. Since they use those super old school Ghostbuster strollers.
Anyway.
For real though, is this not a prank? This is a real thing?
no.
The
real,
car
yeah.
just
So
went.
some guy she's crying and he's like, fuck it.
She's
Just,
fucking
It was really,
crossing.
like,
She's
slowed
like
down.
halfway in the
Pull it up,
street.
pull it up.
And
You
yeah,
don't see
just
anything
say,
gory.
the
The kid was fine, right?
What do you think? How was the kid
hit,
fine?
stroller.
Yeah, the kid was
baby,
tied
Montreal.
and in the shoulder. And
Bro,
look,
what the-
thankfully,
The video's
that
fucked up
happened.
because he like slows down and then accelerates at it.
Yeah.
So he tried to hit it.
It was like an American stop. So initially they're like, okay, this is a
Whoa,
fucking.
what's an American
A Laval
stop?
stop sign.
You know, like a US. You know,
Where you
like
roll
where
through.
you, yeah, you
A
just
rolling
gonna,
stop?
Yeah.
Those are called
You
American
never, yeah,
stops?
American stop. That's how we call it.
What
yeah.
village are you from?
No, great.
It was American stop. He go get cheeseburger. What are you talking
I don't know,
about?
dude.
The
Fuck,
light was blue,
I've
it
been
was
driving
like
since
night,
the
but
90s. We used to
day.
call
So
it
wait, this guy
American
got
stop.
arrested for sure?
So they couldn't find. They found him finally yesterday.
Oh, they did?
They
Oh,
found him
okay.
yesterday.
Like a month ago.
87-year-old man, not fully there.
From Germany.
No, the cops have ruled out.
Mr.
The,
Klaus.
The cops have ruled
Here,
out.
let's see it,
Yeah,
let's
that's
see
the
it.
one.
Okay, let me watch this. I'll tell you if there was foul play.
You can tell that there was.
Where was this? There's a lot of snow.
It was when it snowed.
When
a
it
few weeks
snowed
ago.
a couple weeks ago.
I heard there's a storm coming. We'll talk about that later.
Friday.
Friday.
Right, I gotta bring my car to fix.
I think I'm just
outside.
gonna park the car here and sleep upstairs. Keep it dry.
That bad, huh?
I live in the hood now, bro. We have no indoor
So
parking.
look, she's
like you.
halfway in the street. This guy, look, he slows down.
Oh,
my God.
That's fucked up.
Oh my
That's
god!
fucked
I
up.
would have. I don't know how this lady
Wait,
didn't
sorry,
faint.
was that a deer coming into the intersection right after? What was that? Wait, watch the bot where it says CBC News.
No, just another car.
Wait,
That's a woman.
looks like a deer walking. Look,
No,
look, look.
it's in the front of a car.
That's the front of
It
the
looks
car,
like a
man.
deer.
Yo, that's
yeah.
fucked up.
So he dragged.
He accelerated.
That,
Calgary officer pushes over man in wheelchair. Press play for a second.
We're gonna go down a rabbit
No,
hole.
it's just because it was very stressful to watch the kid get hit. Let's laugh a
get
bit. All right.
All right,
So far, no foul play.
he's just there looking fucked
The
up.
officer's like, let me
Is
take
the guy
it.
passed out in the chair?
He's a handicap, I think.
Handicap. But
All right, the officer.
so one
left.
guy left.
Okay. This guy's
This
alone.
guy's just like, I'm gonna do it. Oh fuck! Don't.
I've
do it.
always wanted to.
He's like,
push one.
fucking, don't do it. Don't do it.
Like tipping over a
Hard to
cow.
say.
But who would know? No one's anybody
anyone
over here.
looking?
These guys aren't looking. Let me look over here.
Oh, hey.
Someone's coming.
Hey, what's up, Chuck? You good?
Hey, Joe.
Hey, what's
Check
going
out
on?
these titties on Instagram, bro.
Bro, look at
Fucking
this guy, bro.
Fat asses, bro.
Following
Thirst
him
traps
online, bro.
everywhere.
Doesn't have any friends, but this guy's a
Let me just
fucking
write that
loser.
down on my pad of paper so I
The
remember
homies
this
is
account.
coming.
Who's that big guy?
Jesus Christ, it's a whole street gang.
Bro, are they? But is
This
this
is
guy,
one wheelchair dude. You don't need fucking 5 cops.
This feels like a scene from like a Guy Ritchie movie was building up.
Yeah. Aye, wheels. Ever suck 5 dicks at once?
While eating a waffle.
I love Guy Ritchie movies.
But that's what it looks like. Look. He's like, fuck you, cops. You can't prove anything.
Shut the fuck up or we'll flip you. You can't flip me. It's not allowed. Yeah? Yeah?
Are you faking, sir?
Let me check your
Be
pocket.
honest.
You alive?
You're faking, aren't you?
You feel this? You
feel
feel
that?
this? I'm paralyzed from the. From,
You're gonna suck this dick.
Well, why
Whoa,
you grab
that
my
got
dick?
weird.
Why is he grabbing his dick?
Oh!
This made it more sad.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna
This
be
wasn't
funny.
funny at
Yeah,
all.
no, this
Are
is
they
not
gonna
funny
kick
at
him
all.
or something? Because
Yeah,
or else
no.
this is just
You know what's
sad.
disturbing? That the other fucking cops are just sitting around looking. Like, what the
This
fuck?
made me more
I
upset.
like how
Yeah,
they're
don't help him up. Don't help him
they're
up.
getting rid of the chair. They're like,
Just
you're not
fuck-
going
yeah,
anywhere.
Leave him there.
Hey, his legs work. Oh, he kicked him in the face.
Oh, his legs do work.
Well, he got kicked in the face.
No. He kicked the cop, so the cop kicked him in the face.
So I said, yeah.
No, hold on. Look, his leg. Look at his leg.
Yeah, he moved his leg, but one of them, the other one seems to be down.
Oh, maybe one leg is fucked
Maybe
up.
he's not.
maybe,
Maybe
maybe.
he's not
But
handicapped.
then he
Maybe
doesn't
he's
need a
just hurt
wheelchair.
and he can't walk.
That's true too. But why
Is
you
he
gotta,
like, what is this guy? Is he a child molester? Bam, he kicked him.
And pow,
Yeah,
right in
pow,
the nose.
pop. That's such a disgraceful kick. Like, right in the face.
This is stupid.
Distasteful.
This is
Why are we
dis-
watching this?
this is
Yeah,
disgusting.
I blame
Speaking-
I
Pantelis.
wanted some light humor in the
Speaking
morning.
of Guy Ritchie, have you guys seen Bullet Train?
No, I haven't. You keep asking. us
Apparently,
that.
it's very good.
All right, can we go
fucking
back to the
movie's
topic
awesome,
at
man.
hand? What happened with this 87-year-old
So
Nazi?
yeah, so this 87 years old guy,
What was his name?
I don't know. The
Schwab?
cops have ruled
Van
out any
Bromsteiner.
intent on
Heinrich?
crimes and hate crimes and all that stuff.
Just the crazy
wait,
guy.
hold on. Intent on hate crime?
yeah, any
There was no ill intent. He's just a psycho demented
Yeah, yeah.
guy.
There's no, how did they rule that out? I saw the guy slow down and speed up right into the stroller.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, they're going to leave it to the prosecutor to come up with a decision. But in the meantime, they've asked the SAAQ to revoke his license permanently. No shit, fuck. 87 years old, the poor guy.
Just say he's not allowed to drive an Ultramont anymore.
You got to go around. And just to be sure, avoid Park Avenue. You got to go east of Park Avenue.
Oof.
I have a question for you
I
guys.
felt, by the way, when the mom, like inside,
I've
like
seen the video
I
before.
put myself in her, like bro, inside I was
Put yourself in the mom.
Murder.
like
It's
just
murder.
No, you don't think murder right away. What you think, like your whole life is gone.
Yeah.
Like you see your kid just getting taken away, like by a car. Like oh my
My
god.
brain,
you go
my
crazy.
brain is such a dark place. I have the worst joke, but I won't make it.
Do it.
But you,
But
you
you all
can't
know.
do it.
You all know where it's going.
We'll
But
talk
you-
about it later.
But you
Phil.
can't say that now. And like the people now that are
She's
listening,
okay. She's okay. Because he said it's her whole life. It's just one kid.
What?
okay.
Oh, apparently Joker said that the problem with the Calgary thing was they were mad because the guy in the wheelchair had parked near an ambulance, and so they were giving him a hard
That
time.
doesn't give any context.
What is he doing on a wheelchair though?
Well, that's
Maybe it was
neither here nor
maybe it
there.
was handicap parking.
I have a question for you guys. Do you
Yeah.
think with all the construction, like this guy, he hit this little girl
I need you to stop talking. I know already, but go ahead.
going around and shit. Do you feel like they do some of the construction they do or some of the stuff they put in the city? Do you feel like it's on purpose to hinder drivers to force traffic into
For tickets, you mean?
certain area?
Kill
Not
kids?
not just for tickets, but just in general, just to cause
No.
traffic.
Not
Because
all of the
Why?
cause
Why would
traffic-
they do that?
Yeah,
Doesn't
it
help
make any
anyone.
sense.
well,
Doesn't help
because I've
anyone.
noticed something. Okay, on Saint Urban, the best example I can give on Saint Urban.
Saint Urban.
You can go down, and then after eventually past a certain street, you can take a left and then take the little side street down. Do you know what I'm talking
Saint Urban
about?
is one of the longest
So
streets
you-
in the city.
to
but
go to
I don't know
Sherbrooke.
what you're talking about. Oh, down there. Okay.
Yeah, what they've done is they've basically cut off every intersection, and
I don't
from
know why I'm letting him continue. No, this is real.
I mean, I warned
They're
you all
not
when it
trying
started.
to do. It doesn't benefit even them. It doesn't benefit. This is.
you know,
it's
but
not
that's
even
what
a
they've done.
conspiracy.
That's what they've done.
Exactly.
They cut
But-
off every intersection, and when you take a left now,
I think that's more of a byproduct of stupidity and
Exactly.
bad planning.
Yeah, that's all
you
it is.
think so? Because you're
I know.
forced
So what benefit do they have?
because you're forced back onto Saint Urban.
But
what
why would they
benefit?
want you there?
Yeah.
Huh?
We make money. They're like, yo, we got that St. Urban dollars, bro. More
There's
cars.
no way they're that dumb, bro. Like,
Yo,
But,
you
but
should-
make up. But hold
you
on.
should
But
talk.
tell me what your theory is, because it's incomplete. What's the benefit?
I think they don't like people cutting traffic.
Or what?
Oh, I can't.
So you think the city's going out of its way to make sure that I can't get somewhere more efficiently because they're like, fuck that guy.
I think so. Yeah, they're just like
Let's-
fuck cars.
Let's
yeah.
move on.
Let's move on.
Like if you would have said, let's redirect him to one street and then put a line of fucking cops everywhere.
yeah,
and
yeah,
just
that would have made sense.
catch everyone on their
Which
cell
makes
phones.
zero sense.
or-
Seen them do.
Of course. You know, the biggest we're going to come back to the
Beaumont.
story because, when I used to work on St. Lawrence, I would,
Salara. Saint Lara.
Salora, I would take St. Lawrence South and then I would turn on De Castelnau there so I could
Yeah.
grab St. Urban to go home
Saint-Urbain.
downtown.
What's going on with this Jew hater?
We'll come back to him. But listen, so on the corner, on the
Kanye West.
Castelnau there, where the St. Lawrence turns, you can continue straight there.
Oh yeah, where the McDonald's is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So
there,
weird.
yeah. So there was always this guy, the same fucking guy, and I kept wondering, what the hell is this guy doing? Is he waiting for a bus? Maybe it's a schedule thing. So he was always around there, and he was just waiting, and he always he had a phone. He's always talking on his phone. This guy was an undercover cop. He was staying at that corner, and he was looking at the cars. Whoever had a cell phone, and then it fucking clicked because as soon as you turn the corner, right before you turn on
There's
St.
always a
Urban,
cop.
there was a cop parked right there all the time. And this guy would fucking snatch everyone over there, report it to the other loser on the corner, and they would just stop everybody. It was all cell phone
What
stuff.
a bunch of losers, bro. Losers.
do you not have
Why don't
anything
you use
better
your phone and
to
call
do?
a girl, you fucking nerd?
Like, don't you have anything fucking better to do, man?
Nerd.
And
It's
that's
cash,
why.
man.
Remember,
It's cash
remember that
grabs.
story we brought up about that police officer, that black guy that was convicted wrongfully, where he stopped him, and then some other guy came and attacked him.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
yeah,
Yeah,
Park X,
next to your old
yeah.
offices.
Yeah.
So that police officer is freaking hated by everyone in Park X because this guy would find every little hidden spot, and he would give out I don't know how many tickets a day.
He
this
was
guy.
also very rude, though. Very mean. That
Yeah,
was my
but-
problem with him was that he was very mean.
But it's like you want to control
I never
traffic.
had interactions.
I had
with
many
Oh, dude,
altercations
I
with
was
him.
stopped at least 3 times by that guy for
Yeah.
a stop sign.
Yeah.
He had the best
Only
fucking
cop
hiding
ever
places.
called
This
me the
guy.
N-word. Made me feel included.
No wonder you couldn't identify anyone.
No, but it's weird. It's like, look, you know what? I understand your job
Only cop,
requires
yeah.
you to do traffic control. That's fine. Do it. But when you purposely go and hide, like it makes you a fucking idiot.
I actually.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know?
remember
Oh,
when
sorry,
it
sorry.
was.
You know how many times Lackady going south?
Yes.
There was always like a school bus parked.
Yeah. And they would hide
And
in
on
front of
rush
it.
hour, normally
Yeah.
you can't park there. and the fucker was always parked in front, so you can't see there's a car. You just see a huge school, or sometimes the city
On the Shell,
The
they'd
city.
also team up. One's in the Shell parking of the
Oh,
gas
yeah.
station, and the other one's down. So if you're going down south fast,
Yeah.
they'll be like, this guy's coming your way.
or
And they'll set you up.
sometimes
Whenever
they
I
had
see them, I turn just in case. I
They
take
had that
Jerry. I'm like,
city.
I don't know
they
what
had-
I was doing.
They had that city pickup truck where they would lift the big arrows.
Yeah.
And they'll have them both up.
Scams, bro. They run scams.
And there was always a car parked right
What
in front.
about
of
the
giving tickets.
overpass at Lackady when you swing around to go back from? You're going 40 East and you go in and you come up around.
All right, we're doing the
they're
morning
on
show.
the ramp.
Get back to
Yeah,
the news.
on top,
Get back to
yeah,
the
yeah.
news.
Oh, they look on top to see if you're using your cell phone.
It's for this double solid. I actually got pulled over there once for the double solid line. I did it. 100% I did it. When I got there, I lied so, like, it was magnificent, the lie.
Two back to
I
the
made
news.
him
We're
believe
we're
that he was
deviating
wrong.
too much.
It was amazing.
So back to this story.
This is news.
So this has, reignited this whole debate about the cohabitation. How well do pedestrians, bicycles, and
I
cars
thought you meant,
coexist?
like, the Jewish community with other people.
No, I'm talking about the little girl that died.
Yeah. Okay.
So this has, brought
Wait
up this
till the
whole
fucking
conversation
snowplows
again.
come
Wait,
out.
the little girl that's
Ukrainian.
not about cohabit. This is an idiot making a
Because they're
Bad
like,
choice.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But why did he make that bad choice? Why isn't that street? I don't know. Because apparently that street was planned to become a whole pedestrian thing because of the school.
Okay, but it wasn't.
But
a
it
pedestrian.
wasn't.
Okay, look, this
No,
guy.
they never did it. So now everybody's like, oh, well, if this was a fucking pedestrian route that you had initially planned to do it because of the schools and because of
If.
the kids.
If my aunt had a dick, should be my uncle.
Yeah,
What is
but
this?
Yeah, I knew. I felt it coming.
If.
But when you have something on plan and it's not happening, and then you have accidents like this, don't you fucking walk into City Hall and start slapping people around?
No.
Yeah,
Accidents are always going to happen. You could have had a pedestrian walk when somebody
no,
sped through there.
no, because he wouldn't have turned.
There's a stop sign there and a crosswalk in the other one. And the Jewish lady still got hit.
Look, my street that I live on right now is a 3-way intersection, not a 4-way, because in front there's the park, right?
Brag. Yeah.
There's a school right at the corner, a very busy school, especially during pickup and drop off.
Yeah.
There was never a light there. The next place you could cross as a pedestrian was I don't know, like Barclay or Van Horn, which is a pretty long
So everyone
stretch.
just crossing through in the
So
middle.
people used to cross illegally. You also cannot turn left there, right? When you're heading north. 4 years ago or 3 years ago, they put up a light finally. There's been more accidents since the light than there was before. Like weekly, I see accidents because people are trying to beat the light now.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be accidents. Well, what's wrong?
Just putting his hand in his eye. I don't know.
It's like a fucking
Put his
bear
hand- his
scratching
whole
its
hand in
back
his
on a
ass.
tree or something.
He's so gross.
Fucking shit. Yeah.
He looks like the big batteries that we use.
Hold on, because I don't want
What
to.
are
Because I
they?
felt like you had a train of thought.
No,
Who?
there wasn't.
Well, no, because you're talking about the street you live on. Because recently I went to my parents' street and they put speed bumps. Like,
There's speed bumps everywhere
Yeah,
now.
I'm not a fan of speed bumps.
I like to hit them really fast. My
you know
kids
the
think
thing
it's
is,
fun.
man. As a driver, you get frustrated when they do these things. But then when you hear of the events like this, sad events like this, you're like, you know what? Maybe it's necessary and highly.
Dude, speed bump. You
and
can do
densely-
speed bump at 70 and you're not
and densely
damaging your car.
No,
You're
you
fine.
can have those big ones, those fucking rectangle
they have the
ones.
rectangle
Oh no,
ones.
those you
destroy your
can't.
fucking
Those will
car.
destroy you.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, I don't like everybody paying for the mistakes of one person. Because if that's your logic, you're gonna get fucked.
Like, look at Villeray. Right before we left, like in 2018.
Your camera, you see it. It's interesting. I
Right
love that you're staring like that.
Yeah, right before we left
fuck, it's frozen.
in 2018, they had put stop signs on every intersection in Villeray. So if
Yeah,
you go
you
down
can't go anywhere.
Villeray, de Castelnau, like all those
Yeah, I
streets,
used to go to
Fayon, whatever,
Vito to get coffee sometimes.
every street has a fucking stop sign. So, I mean, how much can you speed through there? And we were frustrated because it's like, what the hell, man? It's annoying. But look, it's a highly dense. It's a highly
stop signs make sense.
Yeah, and there's short intersections, right? So I mean, you can't really pick up any speed. I don't know, guys. This is sad, and the fact when I found out that they were in a Ukrainian family, that imagine the feeling of getting out of that fucking war-torn country
and coming to this one.
coming to a place like Canada,
Get hit by a fucking
you know,
car.
internationally recognized, from their perspective, obviously, as a great place to live.
You'd think.
And
One would assume.
One would assume.
very sad. Anyways, speaking of immigration, there's this
It's
whole.
gonna fucking snow. My sinuses hurt. That's how I know it's gonna snow.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I don't like snow, guys.
Me neither.
Can we just
Can we
do a
talk
little-
about what did you read? What's coming? What giant
all
white?
all I heard was that it's a crazy snowstorm
I
coming.
mean, it's bound to happen, right?
20
I mean, every time it
centimeters.
happens, we act surprised, and in my case, frustrated.
I'm
20
frustrated. Not
centimeters.
surprised.
Oh, it's because you have the middle cam you could see. But the snowstorm I heard is Friday. It's coming.
Do you think it's going to melt away, or it's there to
No,
stay?
I think
No, I think
we're
we're fine.
pretty
That
close
one's
to
there to stay.
Christmas. It's snow time.
God damn. Do you remember when was it? 2 years ago, where it snowed like
On
on the
Christmas.
28th or 29th, the Christmas with no snow. Do you remember that?
I've had
best.
Christmas
It was the
snow, yeah.
fucking
Once or
most
twice, yeah, it's
amazing thing
happened.
ever.
So what's going on? What's
Why do
next?
we live here?
Eh?
Like I think
I
about
don't know,
it.
dude. I
The
ask that
weather's
question
bad. The
every
taxes
single
are
day,
bad. The
every single day.
infrastructure's bad.
What's next? What's next?
Refugees are getting killed by fucking cars.
So you know, there's
Okay,
a
well,
battle.
it's not all roses, bro. It's not all roses. Like, there's bad stuff that happens here too. What?
So you know, there was
next?
a battle between provincial and federal governments during the campaign. There was this whole thing about Legault and the number of immigrants that they want to bring into Quebec. Legault wanted
murder.
to cap it at 50,000.
Yeah.
The Liberals.
I think Legault's right. He should cap it at even less. They just keep dying.
Well, the PQ wanted less, like about 30,000. The Liberals wanted about 60 to 70. Quebec Solidaire wanted to go as high as maybe even 80. And there was this whole debate, you know. So Legault's argument was that
Why do you want to kill all these people?
it's like we take in immigrants, and remember what he said. It's suicidal to bring in immigrants for Quebec culture and our
It
language.
really
and
is.
That's what he was saying.
Not
back
even
then.
for culture. It is for them,
and he-
evidently.
he came
They
under-
can't take a bus across the street. We're gonna kill
And
them.
he was,
still there, right?
he was widely criticized for that.
That's funny.
Anyway, so Trudeau's policy now on
This should be
immigration
interesting.
is in the hundreds of thousands per province, right? I can't remember what he wants to bring in nationally, but so they're planning on meeting on Friday, the Premier Legault and Trudeau. So of course, you know, right before Friday, they're going to leak a bunch of things so they can get some reactions. All these test balloons that are going to start going up, and
Test balloons?
yeah.
Feelers.
No, that's what he means. Is that a French expression that you translated?
No test balloons.
That's like
Yeah.
like
What
Luft
the fuck is a
balloons?
test balloon?
99 of them.
Des ballons. And whatever. It leaked that he wants Quebec to take in 112,000 immigrants every single year.
Who wants this?
Specific.
Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau.
Trudeau. Now, and obviously that has sparked.
How
the
many
whole-
of them can we kill?
He's running out of inspiration for his costumes. He needs more people. Get a good spread of them.
And obviously, I mean, it's ignited all this fucking thing in Quebec, where every party, not only the CAQ, but every party has come out and said, "Listen, dude, that's our jurisdiction. We're the ones. It's in our field of jurisdiction. We're the ones that select how many. It's in our responsibility. You have absolute no say in this. I don't know what the fucking thing is, and I don't know why Justin is, you know, igniting this whole thing again.
Like a clangya.
But we'll see what happens on Friday. I'm curious to know how they're going to resolve it. I have a feeling that he wants to pressure the government to go over 50,000. So he just aimed high at 112, and they're probably going to negotiate somewhere in the middle, like around 80,
Classic tactic.
85-ish, you know, around there.
It's weird to negotiate these things. It's weird how someone could force you to take in.
Especially
It
when
is
it's
the federal
your
government.
responsibility. Like, constitutionally,
That's different, yeah.
it's none of your fucking business, dude. Like, why? Why would you come here and tell us that we're going to take 112 when it has nothing to do with you?
That's not. Isn't that weird?
You know why? Because in this conversation, pretend I'm Justin Trudeau. You're all racists. That's why. And we have to support
What do you
women.
mean we're all
so
right?
we're
You're
all
the one
taking
trying
in
to-
refugees. That's
You're the one
fucking...
trying to give us
No,
immigrants that
that-
people can murder. That's
That's
who's
just
more
Trudeau
racist.
logic. He'll just call anyone who disagrees with him a racist or a misogynist.
But then, of course,
Given the track record of these people getting killed here, I would say it's safer for them to be in Afghanistan.
But then again, it comes back to that whole other argument that the CAQ is pushing, that we want to take in 50,000 immigrants and they all need to be francophones. Another stupidity, right? It's like, dude,
you
Well,
can
shitty
learn a
francophone
language. We
nations.
don't need to bring them in.
Wait, how about this? Wait, get back to the guy that killed the girl. Is he getting charged?
he is he's in his 40s. I don't know what's gonna happen. So because you know it was a hit and run, which is it's a criminal
Yeah, that's
offense.
Well, he
Manslaughter,
came
no?
back, so what he could say is it wasn't a hit and
Yeah,
run.
so-
I was
so I
going
was
so fast,
listening-
it took me a while to
Yeah.
slow down.
Yeah. By the time I stopped, fuck, I was like 5 blocks away.
Yeah, and I was like, and I had to go around. There's a lot of traffic. It just took me a while because of all the construction to get back here.
Yeah, no,
because
no.
I couldn't. It's one way,
Yeah,
guys.
so I was watching.
I'm not gonna reverse
I
like
was
a
watching
fucking
the
maniac.
news. Yeah, I was watching this. I was watching the news this morning, and they had some analysts saying that they feel
So dirty.
there's zero sensitivity when it comes to this shit. Like in the
In what
courts,
sense?
like hit and run, and you kill someone.
Yeah.
It's like you're
Yeah.
a fucking piece of garbage.
Even if you don't run,
So I don't know if the now.
No,
so
I
they were
think-
analyzing
I mean,
that.
even if you
his
don't run,
lawyer-
if you just like that guy, let's say if you just speed to kill a kid, I think you should still be fucking. The court should try you as aggressively as they could. You just murdered a child.
But if you're driving speed limit and a kid runs out for whatever reason,
That's a
and you
different.
stop, you
That's
try to-
natural
that's different.
selection. We're not talking about science here, bro. We're just talking about somebody goes out of their way to murder. a
Yeah,
child.
so they were
Mind is
analyzing.
a terrible place. It's incredible.
So,
It's dark,
so the analysts were
dark,
saying
dark.
that, oh, maybe the guy's lawyers are going to try and plead the fact that, oh, you know, he was in shock and, you know, he came back at least.
He was in shock. That's why he was driving so fast.
He couldn't I don't know what the hell they're going to say. They were just speculating on what might happen. In any case,
He's gonna go to jail for a while.
Something
it's
funny
jail
happened
time.
last night at the show, Poseidon.
What?
So, you know,
Oh,
fans
no,
turn
I wanna
out.
hear
It's a
about
good
this.
time. A lot of funny stuff happened, but one of the funniest things that I laughed so much is one of the fans came to see me. He's like, at first, because I was talking to the crowd, like, where are you from, whatever. He was telling me, he's like, I'm the guy. He goes, I found out from your Twitter. He goes, I follow you. I retweeted you. That's why I came to the show. I was like, oh, fucking nice. And then after the show, we're all hanging out there. And he's like, it's me. I'm the homosexual. And I was like, the homosexual. We're in a village. There's only one. Like the homosexual. He's like, no, I'm the homosexual that you. I had come to the Rebel and you had wrote a note purposely on my chair. Do you remember that I wrote?
I don't
A note?
remember this
yeah.
story.
Yeah, because he had told me I'm
that's
coming
so-
because
but that's-
I forgot what the thing was on Twitter. Like people getting offended, and he's like, "What are you talking about? We're two gay dudes going to the show. We're not fucking offended, you know." And so I told him, "Where the fuck are you sitting?" So before the show, he had went and put in a note there,
What did it
like
say?
something like, "Listen, gays." I don't know what the fuck he said, but it was something funny.
No, the note you gave me to give them.
Yeah,
but I gave it to them.
Yeah, super cool dude. So he came to the show yesterday, but the way he said it, he's like, "It's me. I'm the homosexual." I started laughing. I go, "Bro, who says that? Like there's one. There's just one gay guy in the whole city."
The
And, I was
homosexual.
like, and then anybody else like, I'm gay too. Like, no, you're not, bro. There's one.
Fucking the gay
funny,
version
bro.
of Jet Li.
They're fucking funny, bro.
That's fucking
That's
funny.
fucking
Was it a good show?
The
It was
homosexual.
good,
bro.
yeah?
The lineup was killer. Yeah, Dave Merhesh was there. David Pride. It was a crazy show. Emil went up. It was fun. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I feel like
I
that's
follow Dave.
That's a
He has
superhero.
some funny sketches.
Merhesh?
Yeah.
Merhesh is funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Merhesh is
I feel like that's a superhero comic book.
The homosexual.
The homosexual just comes up,
He'll
you know,
come
just
for
fucking.
you, in you, at you, on you.
I was laughing so much when he said it because it was so unexpected. Like, that's the descriptor. I'm the homosexual. The. When he said that, I was laughing.
the one and only.
Good for him. That's like a fucking. I mean, unless you're not gay, but if you are gay, that's like a banger line. I'm the homosexual.
Yeah.
It is a banger
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
the
It's a
whole,
banger line.
Told him, let me know when.
hey,
He's like, let me know when you come. I told him next time, like, I'll get you
Send
like
Poseidon
on the
to
list.
catch it?
Yeah, I'll put on the list. You come in. And then he messaged me today and he goes, he tweeted, he goes, if you fucking put me on guest list, I'm bringing all my friends from Griner that fucking show. He's fucking, bro, like they're fucking
You're gonna
funny.
roast them, huh?
They're fucking funny, bro.
George, what else you got?
Hey, in other news, something that we've all been anticipating, and this was, much talked about after the elections, and we spoke about it on so many episodes here. Where, if you guys remember, the PQ and Quebec Solidaire were so adamant about not swearing allegiance to the king during the oath
We're
ceremony.
talking about this again.
And the Quebec Solidaire caved in because those were the rules. So they're like, fuck it, we just want to sit in the house. So they finally did it. But the PQ, they stood their ground and they're like, fuck that shit. We don't believe in it and we're not going to do it. And
I'm proud of you boys.
there was a lot of pressure. And
Boys.
the first day since Parliament opened, the CAC tabled a bill. It wasn't even debated on. It happened really quickly. And last Friday was the last day they closed for the Christmas break.
And what was the bill?
They passed to make it optional.
Yeah.
It
What was
passed.
the title of the bill?
I don't know what the bill.
Fuck the queen.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
The king.
Bill.
But fuck was it was an image. It was just a baby
A
seal.
yeah. fuck the king.
So it's optional, and immediately after that bill was passed, the three members of the PQ they signed their papers and
What
they're
George
going
is
to be
trying
able
to
to
say-
They
sit.
walked in with NWO music.
No, but this is big. One because again, Quebec is standing out from the rest of the provinces with respect to this separation that they've created with the monarchy.
I like it.
And it's not the only time.
I'm
And I
all
said this
for
on-
it. I've just lost interest in the story because I think nothing will change.
GR1 said something
What do you
interesting.
mean nothing will change?
Nothing's gonna happen.
I'm not sure
GR1
about that, and I'll tell you why. Yeah.
In the chat, he wrote, they want immigrants to keep the minimum wage low. You can't even survive with $20 an hour gross. Interesting. And you think so?
Yeah, more immigrants means that the minimum wage stays low because you got more people to choose from. So the power of the worker to negotiate is lessened.
And they're desperate, so they'll take whatever.
You're just
No, I'm
saying
adding.
what I said. Yeah, but you don't. It's you get it like that. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah, okay.
Because when there's less of them now, then you can negotiate.
Right.
So essentially, we are fucking ourselves over on many levels, yeah. And them too, because then all you do is letting them stay poor. Like they came to the new world so they could do something. make something of themselves, not to live in.
I mean, they're going to make way more money here. It's just that the money is worth less because everything costs more. So with
Worth
the
less or worthless?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Anyway, back to this bill, and I'll tell you why I think it might change
I want to
something.
go to the
I
bathroom.
don't care about
hate
this
talking
bill, bro. Let's
this
talk about Bill C11.
We're gonna actually. I don't know if it's gonna pass C11, man. I have huge doubt, but we're gonna get to that. But just to wrap up on this thing and why I think it's important because one, obviously Quebec has made news. Obviously across Canada, people are talking about it.
Brag.
But secondly, because this bill passed unanimously in the National Assembly, I think, and I said this on my podcast, whoever heard it yesterday, it's going to spill over at the federal government. It's going to spill over in Ottawa. The Bloc Québécois, with its over 30 MPs that they got elected with Yves-François Blanchet, they're gonna take this and they're gonna fucking milk it up in Ottawa to apply it also in Ottawa. And I have a feeling that there's a lot of people at the Liberal caucus that agree with this.
Yep. We're an independent nation.
I'm not so sure about the NDP. Definitely, no one from the Conservatives want this. But at the time that this may come up, there's so many other things on the priority list that it might actually happen. It might actually pass. Nobody's gonna want to fucking challenge this thing. Like, it's so worthless for them compared to the other things they have on their priority
if
list.
it passes, good for the PQ. They did good
So
for once.
this is pretty important. Like, imagining a country like Canada actually making these steps forward.
Huge. We're becoming big boys in the world. We're getting up. We're saying, no, mom. We're
Like,
going,
it could
we're
be the
living by
beginning. It
ourselves."
could be the beginning of something. I don't know what there, but
For what do you mean, like saying no to the monarchy, basically?
no, not to swear allegiance to the king during
okay,
the
okay.
oath
It's a good start.
ceremony.
It's a good. You start from there.
Okay.
Then you stop sending him money. Then they complain. You go do something. Do something. It's annoying, isn't it? You know. And then,
You know how much it costs us, man? How much does Canada send to the
fat
Queen?
finger
Like,
George?
how much
A
does
lot.
it cost us annually?
Let's see. Let me Google it.
Like, I have a feeling it's like close to 50 million or some shit like that.
Oh, that's not a lot of money.
what's this thing the GR1 is writing? Greek MEP stripped of
Oh,
EU
yeah,
vice
yeah.
president role and
We'll talk
amid
about that.
Qatar scandal.
Eva Kaili, of course.
What does she do?
I'll tell you.
What do Canadians pay the crown? Each Canadian pays $1.55. 59 million annually.
59 million.
we give 59 million annually to these bitches.
That's what it costs us.
When our children are hungry and our Ukrainian refugees are getting murdered in the street, this is crazy. This is our priorities are all out of whack.
Let's talk about Eva Kaili. First of
Yes.
all, Eva Kaili, pull up a picture of her,
Is
bro.
she old?
Bro.
Disgusting.
No. She is a fucking, probably the hottest.
Opa!
Eva Kaili.
Eva
Opa!
Kaili. Yeah, Kaili. Eva Kaili. I met her when I was living in Greece in 2000.
Well, say no more. Your wife's
2006,
watching.
2007.
Oh, shit.
She was highly involved back then.
Hold on.
You just wanted the bag of cash.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Hold
By
on.
the way, did you see a thing I left it for you outside?
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
You know, child exploitation. He was mad at you. He just did the same thing. Yeah.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
damn.
How's that child
Pictures of children.
Oh, damn.
It's a
Okay.
Christmas card.
Oh, is that what we're calling it
Is
now?
that what Madame said when you put it on your fridge and she's like,
Jeez.
this
Alright.
is the chick with the bag of cash?
Yo,
Okay.
what's up now? I get it. I'd give her a bag of cash. I get it.
I'll give her a bag.
Eva Kaili, when I was living in Greece, she was highly
What's her
involved
last name?
back then.
Kavli?
Kaili.
Oh, Kaili.
Yeah,
It
Eva
could be.
Kaili.
It could
could
go
be
either way.
Kavli.
I think she.
Hold on,
I
hold
think
on.
she's with PASOK. She's like a social.
Hold on,
worker.
we're gonna forget her political allegiance for 1 second, and just because of
What are
Yes,
you looking
Poseidon.
at?
I can't put nude.
Hold on.
We're going to get taken down.
You can
she doesn't
search
have nudes
it.
up there, but let's
You don't know.
let's just take this moment and appreciate the great nation of Greece.
Wow.
Kavli.
Look what they searched, bro. Eva Kaili bikini. What's wrong with you, bro?
Είσαι πόρνη.
Even
Είσαι μια
So Eva
πόρνη.
Does she
Kaili
have
is
Instagram?
a Euro parliamentarian.
How old is she?
Yeah, she does have Instagram, bro. On the right. Go down.
Maybe the bag of
Fucking
cash
bit
is
right
from her
there, profile.
OnlyFans. You think? Maybe she has like a streaming channel and people just send her gifts.
nothing very interesting.
Only sakules me
What about Twitter? What
krimata.
about
Μόνο
Twitter? What about
anamistires.
Yo, I'm gonna follow her later.
Did you
All
like
right, tell
that?
me what's up.
Did you like that? Μόνο
Nothing
anamistires.
interesting.
OnlyFans.
I see.
All right.
Anyway, so
What did she do?
I don't know the entire story, but she was mixed up in this whole scheme of fucking money laundering. and,
Are we
Innocent.
talking about this on the phone or did
She's
someone else tell me?
innocent.
No,
This
it
is a
wasn't.
smear campaign.
She went to Qatar. When she returned from Qatar, she had bags of money.
What's the problem?
That's the headline for me.
I will tell you something. She may have won a race.
She went to negotiate something with the Qataris.
She may have won a
But
race.
she's not the only one. There's, I think, two
Participated
other.
in a cockfight.
There's two other
People-
Italian
she's a
Euro
Euro-
parliamentarians
That's
as well.
right.
Are they hot?
Are they hot?
They're men.
Are they hot?
Okay, so I don't want to know about them. They're probably criminals.
She went to Qatar to negotiate something. I forget
Wait, hold on.
what.
They're Italian men. Bro, they're fucking mobsters and criminals. I don't want to hear about them. But this young lady that's being falsely accused just because maybe she was the fastest woman in Qatar and won a foot race, and they give stuff cash there. It's just the culture. I don't know
It's
why
cash,
why
yeah.
you guys are being racist. It's the culture in
I'm not
Qatar
being racist. I'm
to
explaining
give
the
bags
story,
of cash
bro.
to the victors of races. And her, being that she's Greek, loves the Olympics, loves competition, said,
Very
I'll take off
athletic.
my heels, very athletic. We saw that
Swims,
body.
yeah.
Won a foot race. They gave her winnings, as is custom in the Qatar Olympics.
Qatar, yeah.
And now she's being attacked for her speed.
Qatar Olympics.
Like,
For
all-
her
all-
speed.
all they asked-
Disgusting.
All they
When
asked
are
was for
women
her
gonna
to
get
deposit
treated
the money
equally?
in some Caribbean account. Like, I mean, what's wrong with her?
I don't think that's what happened.
No, it's
Here's
not.
what I think
Also,
happened.
what happened to minding
Based-
your own business? Who cares?
Who
It's your
cares,
bank
bro?
Cash. A euro.
I'm allowed to have a bag of cash.
Can I just get to the best part of the
Yes.
story that you haven't spoken about
Oh,
yet?
boy.
She went to Qatar to negotiate something as a Euro parliamentarian.
Yes.
She returns with bags of cash. Nobody knows about it. Then she has the fucking balls to go out and talk shit about Qatar and their human
I like
rights.
her- I like her more and more.
Human rights
Carry on.
violations. So the Qataris are like, yeah, we give you bag of money. You talk shit. All of a sudden, random
Is
phone
that
call
how-
to Interpol in Brussels saying she should be checked out. We don't know where it came from. They show up. She's like, oh, fuck. And she's got bags of money.
They showed from the Qataris made a call.
The Qataris probably made
so
the
look,
call.
Not
I
bright.
think the money, the money
Not
was
bright.
the money
Clearly
was
no
being
brains.
cleaned through some non-profit organization that she was involved in. I think I don't know, maybe her dad or
Not
and
a bright-
It's a whole thing, and it's huge because
Are
it's
you
the-
saying that you're accusing a Greek politician of being involved in a money laundering scandal? That's unheard
Look,
of.
no one said
That's
that
what I
these
tweeted. I'm
broads
like-
had figured out money laundering yet.
Is
They'll
anyone
get there.
Is anyone really surprised that? And this is the first, scandal of the sort that rocks the European Parliament. Like, you don't really.
Do you not remember when Greece entered the euro?
Is she going to prison?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know
look,
what's gonna happen.
I think she's too
Guys,
pretty
there's-
for
She
prison.
would do really well in
There's
prison.
a concept of presumption of innocence. Let's just hand it to her, and we'll see what happens.
Presumption of innocence.
Well, they handed her the bags because they presumed she'd keep her fucking mouth shut. But yap, and here we are.
Yeah. Yappy bro.
Eva Kavli, guys, she's in big trouble.
But I like her. She seems cute.
She
Yeah, I
does
like
seem
that.
cute.
Yeah. All right.
Where is it?
Maybe she just has an OnlyFans account, honestly.
No, there wouldn't be cash.
Yeah. You guys remember Pierre Fitzgibbon? We've spoken about this guy quite a few times.
Oh,
He-
yeah, you bring him up
he's a-
often.
The
but
name bugs me.
I try to forget everything you tell me
Oh, that's nice.
on the show.
He's a Quebec minister, and he's been on 3 occasions. He was found
I
found
just
guilty
said
of ethics
something funny.
breach by the ethics commissioner. He was the one where the ethics commissioner actually told the government to Legault that you either get him off your ministerial council, your cabinet of ministers, or I will expel him from Parliament because of the ethics violations. And that's what he did. He was sitting as a regular M&A for a couple months, and then he brought him back in when he sold the shares. Basically, the whole backstory
Yeah, I
is
remember
that
this.
this guy had shares in companies that would get government subsidies, and he's the minister responsible for giving those subsidies. So he's again involved in an ethics investigation.
Shocking.
This time, we find out that last year he went on a hunting trip to this private island.
My
Oh, was he-
dad.
Was he hunting the greatest game on earth? Human
Man,
meat, yeah.
He wanted the man with the human horn. My dad's in the fucking chat. He's
in the
watching.
chat?
He's like, this guy is worse than any Greek politician. Who? My dad. He's talking
Who's
about
worse?
Fitzgibbon.
Oh, I thought George.
Oh, George. Wait, George or the other guy?
Fitzgibbon's a scumbag.
So yeah, so this guy last year we find out a couple days ago that he went on a private hunting.
Should you be working?
Leave Bill alone.
It's okay.
He's an adult man.
He's on a break. He's on his break.
Yeah.
So he went on this hunting trip with what he calls close friends, and they do this every year. But it happened that these close friends.
Where was this trip, by the way? In Quebec?
No,
In
it's like some private island. I don't know where on the St. Lawrence. I can't remember where.
Okay.
Oak Island. They were hunting for treasure. Go on.
They were hunting. What's it called?
Surf.
Pheasant. Is that a bird? Pheasant.
Yeah, that's a kind of bird.
Native American?
No, they were hunting
I don't know how it's pronounced.
peasants. Peasants.
So anyway,
Easy joke.
It just so happens that these guys, his close friends that he goes on this hunting trip to annually, are all really high executives of these giant corporations, again, that benefit
Isn't
from...
your wife gonna catch you looking at all those photos?
I'm just looking at pictures of
Eva
the
Kylie?
crime. No, her crime.
Okay, sure.
I'm looking
those
for
aren't
pictures.
crime photos.
I'm looking for the bags.
There's no crime there. That ass is all reward, baby. Go on.
So yeah, so all these guys are really high executives in
turned off my
corporations, in corporations that are benefiting from government subsidies, and
Fucking outing me.
But here's the thing. After this election in October, and I said this on my podcast, this guy,
Which podcast?
one of the podcasts,
Not Just As Dads?
no.
Oh, okay.
That wouldn't make any sense.
After the election was over, apparently Fitzgibbon went to Legault and said, "Listen, I want you to break off the ministry, the ministry responsible of energy, and give me the responsibility of Hydro-Quebec."
What?
Seems like a good idea.
From the natural resources
Portfolio.
ministry,
Ministry, whatever.
He goes, "We should bring Hydro-Quebec under the economy cabinet."
Seems like a not good idea.
And now we find out that these guys that he went hunting with, they're all working in corporations that benefit not only from government subsidy as for their businesses, but specifically energy subsidies because they're involved in whatever fucking industry, I don't know what there, that require huge bills of electricity. And it's just funny that suddenly this guy's also now responsible for the hydro.
You know who he is?
responsibility.
He's the neighborhood date rapist who shows up. He's like, yo, your 16-year-old daughter, yo, I'm gonna give her a lift to school. And us, our government is the dad who's like, yeah, I see no problem with this.
yeah, for sure. You have a car?
Yeah. You have a good track record. You drive a lot, right?
Yeah.
Your door's clearly locked. No one ever gets out. I got this.
And this is the guy, and and you listen to the media, and they're like, "Oh, can you believe this guy's arrogance?" Blah blah blah. Because the argument that he came when he was questioned, he goes, "Listen, guys, I'm not gonna stop a hobby that I've been doing for years because of Journal de Montréal and whatever garbage you guys print on your
What
paper."
hobby are you referring to? Robbing the people?
Yeah. So
Shooting
obviously,
the peasants with my friends?
Yeah.
yeah. So obviously, he's not on the good side there with the journalist. And he's like, you know what? I don't care. Let's do an investigation. She won't find anything. So everyone now is like, okay, let's wait and see what the ethics commissioner is going to come up. So update in a couple of weeks. We'll probably find out maybe after the holidays.
Didn't one of Trudeau's cronies also violate ethics again?
Who?
Some lady. I heard yesterday, I was flipping through the news and people were like, oh, God, this fucking dumb minister broke ethics rules again. I don't know, violated ethics. The ethics minister, whatever the fuck, said that she's in breach. What is Trudeau going to do this time? And I was like, yo, all they do.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Really? How'd you miss that? You only look local, you, huh?
He only cares if it fits his narrative.
Yeah.
He's still on the payroll.
Suddenly, we talk about Trudeau ethics violations and you turn a blind eye.
Not Trudeau. I mean, his minister. Which minister? I don't know. Check.
No,
Trudeau minister
Justin's
ethics
like-
violation.
I thought he was already Googling it, but this guy's fucking lost
Hey
it.
George, it's
was drinking
JT.
It's JT.
Talk a little shit about me, so
Talking
they
code on the
just
phone.
talk a little shit about
Trudeau
me. They'll like
minister
it.
of what?
No, just I don't know. We don't know. Right? Trudeau
NGO.
minister ethics violation.
Someone saying YOLO, who tends to be on the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Olga saying it. It's YOLO. He's saying NGO.
Mary NG broke ethics rules.
Oh,
over-
Trade Minister, Mary NG. She gave us good job, Olga.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what the
I just
backstory
said
is.
it.
You got
you
to
don't
dress for the role you want.
Wait, her
Olga.
name is Mary N.G.
Well, and I think her original name was.
close to N.G.
I think
must
her
be
original
Vietnamese.
name may have been Nguyen.
Oh, I
No,
just
it's
So-
Eng. It's just
But
Eng.
Isn't that
Nguyen
pronounced-
has
Isn't that pronounced Nguyen?
no, it's Nguyen, and it has very negative connotations. The Nguyen used to be a very powerful
Yeah,
Vietnamese.
we all know the
crime
story of
family.
how they all got the same name from one king. Cool, but you're pronouncing it wrong.
No, that's a positive story.
No, it's a very big mafia.
That's because everyone in the country
Vietnamese
has that
mafia.
name. So obviously, most of the mafia would have that name.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, but it was the family Nguyen.
That's like
Anyways.
saying human beings, bro, are very big.
Look, I used to know Vietnamese guys.
Some Vietnamese peasant told you a story, and you're like, "This is
It was
fact."
not
I
a
don't
peasant.
care. I want to know what you
Anyways, here I'll put it up for you boys.
Stop showing us nude pictures of Eva
Ottawa.
Kaili.
International Trade Minister Mary N. Jizzy apologized Tuesday after the Federal Ethics Commissioner concluded she broke the rules by awarding a contract to a friend, opening the door for the opposition conservatives to point out that it's not the first time a Liberal cabinet minister has faced such rulings.
Whatever, man. It was a small contract. It doesn't excuse her, but I mean, look, for $17,000.
Did you see how George changed his tune? This guy's going hunting with these
Just
cocksuckers.
good-
Then the
good-
second the liberals do something, it's a small contract.
Good job,
It
George.
should be no
I don't
contract.
care,
They're
guys.
the government.
Just for the record, again, I have zero affiliation with any political party federally.
As somebody,
Federally.
Sounds
somebody
like
who
someone
does
who
have
is
political
guilty of
affiliation.
having
Yeah,
affiliation.
yeah,
Yeah,
would
but
say.
you purposely left out the most important thing. She awarded a contract that's under $17,000 to a friend.
I didn't purposely leave it out. I just read the first
I mean,
paragraph.
okay, it's bad, but there's fucking worse. Her fucking boss almost awarded $1 billion to We Charity.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you
know
go.
what I mean?
Fucking say that. What's her boss's name?
Yeah, JT.
Jay Tizzle in the house.
Jay Tizzle.
Has he ever been a DJ?
I don't know, man. He's
There
been
must
anything.
be. I'd love to see him like this.
Oh, that's his next
DJ
thing.
Like a picture.
JT.
That's his next thing. Yeah.
DJ True Dizzle.
True Dizzle.
DJ Trudeau.
Crocodile Tears drops November 13th. Yeah. That'll be amazing.
Blackface in the USA.
Yeah, that'll be yeah.
I didn't put this on my list, but I think I remembered.
Oh,
Today,
Why'd you switch your tone to be so soft?
No, because it's important. It's 11 o'clock. We missed it. So at 10 a.m. this morning, the UN was making a decision on whether or not to remove the UN from the UN Women's Rights Council.
Hold on, bro. I think you just had a stroke.
The UN
You
was
said
voting.
this morning the UN voted to remove the UN
It
from
was
the
supposed
UN.
to be voting, so maybe it's out
No,
already.
but listen to what you said.
Yeah.
The UN is going to remove the UN from the
Oh,
UN.
the Iran. Oh, sorry, Iran.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the UN. I can't remember which committee is voting on removing Iran.
So they were
from-
going to un-Iran the Women's Council.
First of all, the fact that Iran was even on that fucking committee.
It was great. It was
Laughable,
progress,
yeah.
but go on.
You know, on the women's rights. Anyways,
I think Iranian women deserve to have rights, so I don't like your racist tone, but carry on.
they do deserve it, but I'm not so sure their country deserves to be on that.
misogynist tone.
Let me just quick little thing.
George hates women, huh? Who knew?
What was that cut to you?
Just because he had a stroke, so I was.
Yeah, so I
just
mean the
mental
fact that and
retardation.
okay, there we go.
He's a ham.
Okay, I don't think the decision
like
is
ham.
out
I like
yet.
that.
hard as motherfucker.
We should, you know what we should do? We should do a video where we pre-video, like where he's topless in the video, but we should tie strings across him first so that when we take it off, he has like the ham lines. I think that would
Oh,
really
like
make
Oh,
a
you
ham.
bastard.
Yeah, like a ham.
Oh, yeah.
like a
Wait, I
honeyed
wanna-
ham.
George, what are you doing? Why
And then
why
send
you
you to the
bring
What's
village.
that insult though? Ham, like a dummy.
Oh no, like you just love to be on camera. Up Sonyo.
Yeah, I don't
So,
know.
yeah.
It was
I
supposed
like
to be
ham.
at.
I like the insult.
yeah.
I like the word ham.
Sonya's
It's
a
nice.
better term.
I like
I've cut to myself 3 times this
Sonya's
whole
aggressive.
show.
Is it? I don't find.
It's
No,
a
no,
what?
but
Sorry?
no, I like it, but it's aggressive. Ham isn't. Ham sounds nice. Ham.
I mean, to me, in my mind, they're on equal footing in every regard, except that Sonya just feels better.
Because it's Greek.
Maybe like Porto.
All right, tell me.
So that was supposed to happen. I don't know.
So
yeah,
you're
I
telling me
don't
the
know.
UN,
So at 10 in the morning, they
the
were
UN
voting.
wants to take away women's rights from Iranian women.
No, they want to remove Iran from the UN Women's Rights Council.
Why?
What do you mean?
Obvious reasons.
Why?
You're
They
saying
don't
this.
like Iran.
There we go.
Yeah, poor Iran. But apparently they had enough votes. The guy that I follow on Twitter, that's really a specialist on these things, had enough. He was thanking a bunch of countries that already gave their support, not to Iran, but to have them removed. So
Isn't this bad though that we're all just attacking Iran and removing them off these countries? Or isn't that bad? Like,
we're
isn't
not
that
attacking
racist?
Iran. We're attacking the Iranian government.
Well, no, Iranian women.
Are you formally declaring war against Iran right
I'm
here
not
on the
doing
show?
anything. I'm not doing anything. Just,
Is that
The
what JT wants you to
the
say?
Ayatollah frowns upon that sort of thing.
he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, was it you that sent me the
this what's
video
known as putting
of
words in
the
someone's
Saudi
mouth?
foreign affairs minister just completely destroying? I don't know who it was.
Like sexually?
Or was it on TikTok? You sent it to me. It was a video you sent me.
What?
No, it was like he was.
He was destroying Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, that was me.
It was okay.
Yeah, you go, he goes, who's this fucking fag Justin Trudeau to tell
He
you? Didn't
didn't,
say-
he didn't say that.
no, I
way.
said that was
He
paraphrasing.
said it with an accent.
Yeah, he goes,
Because like you demand. What do you mean demand? You can criticize us.
Yeah.
All these other countries criticize us, but to demand something. Well, we demand the separation of Quebec from Canada.
Yeah, he goes,
we demand
"We
rights
demand-
for
Oh,
Aboriginals.
I
we
saw
demand-
this. I saw this.
We
Yeah,
demand
yeah,
rights
yeah.
for Aboriginals. He goes, yeah, we demand you come out of the closet. Like he was like, he was crazy, and he was a white guy dressed like a Saudi or a
but
Qatari.
notice-
so it was hilarious. It seemed a little racist.
Notice how
Oh,
perfect
shit.
he spoke English. All these guys have studied in like top.
And then they want your
universities
kids
in
to
the
not ever
US.
learn English.
Yeah,
That's what they want.
I don't know if they don't want that. It's just that they're bashing U.S. and everything, and all of them have studied like at Harvard.
If
Yale.
you have half a brain, you know that you need to speak more than one fucking language.
Speaking of which, remember the clip I sent you of the PQ? One of the I sent all
Yeah,
you guys.
go on to the chat.
One of the M&As from the PQ speaking. I think he's gets selected out in the Ile de la Madeleine.
Yeah, that guy
area.
was perfect English.
Isles of the Madeline.
I didn't know he spoke English, and then he was so it was posted on the Gazette, I think. And I'm like, holy shit! Look at this guy's English. Joël Arsenault.
You said it as though it was a dick pic. Holy shit! Look at this guy's English.
Yeah, because
No, it was amazing.
you're not really accustomed to that. And
It was amazing of him doing it in English and like being coherent.
Don't forget, this is the party that wants to impose Bill 101 in CGIPs. It's like, dude,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
you guys speak a perfect English.
That's why I said.
How,
And now
how
these
has that
guys.
hindered you from progressing in French? You're
It
like the
did-
perfect
it's
example.
just talking points. They need to sort of fight. In order to win an election, I've learned now you have to find an enemy, even if they're not real.
fake enemy,
a
yeah.
fake enemy. And then it's what Hitler did. It's what everyone's doing.
It's the
And-
easiest thing.
Yeah, and then rally people around that so that they feel like, oh, there's a purpose. I'm with this politician because we're fighting against, so for the PQ, they're like, okay, we're going to get everyone to rally around the English. For fucking the other people, it's like, oh, we're going to get them to rally around the French. It's
English.
yeah, it's just stupid. That's why I hate politicians.
That's why I get mad when George talks politics to us because it's
George,
just
it's a losing
scam.
game.
It's a sham.
Yeah, it's a sham.
In other news that is probably going to make a lot of people happy.
Nice.
Okay, happy.
I'm already excited.
I don't know. Last week, I don't know if you guys know, there was this environment summit here in Montreal, COP 15.
Yeah,
The
COP.
city
Wait,
of-
is that the thing where Trudeau was downtown and he fucked up the Palais du Congrès?
I don't know. Well, Trudeau was there the opening, in the opening day, whatever.
Yeah.
In any case, so the a bunch of propositions and all that stuff, and through that whole thing, they brought up the
slapped me
news.
just-
Did I touch you?
You came very close.
So it was announced that the old Royal Vic Hospital.
It's being gifted to
So
the city.
yeah, they're gonna gift it to the city, not all of it, like a portion of it, whatever. By
They're
20
going to gift half a hospital to the city?
No, not the
land.
hospital, the land.
They're expanding Mount Royal Park. And
So-
George,
so the
as a
ci-
Brossard, let me take over
Yeah.
here because I saw your angry tweets. As a resident of Brossard who doesn't pay taxes in Montreal, he's mad that they're taking away parking spaces from our green space. That's what's mad. That's why George is mad.
The idea that the city
I don't
of
disagree
Montreal,
with you.
the idea that the Montreal administration has
They're
come up with
expanding
is
Mount
that
Royal Park.
given that we're gonna acquire all this land, let's redesign the Mont Royal Park, and while we're doing that, let's remove anything that has to do with car spaces and turn it into green spaces. So I'm not sure.
How am I going to get there if I can't drive there?
That's my
You
point.
take the bus like a fucking peasant.
No.
Like a nice,
Yeah, I'm
beautiful
not going.
tourist attraction. Who comes to Montreal and doesn't go up to the viewpoint, right? Like nobody.
You every day. Every day that
No,
you
who
come
comes
in.
to Montreal like as a tourist that doesn't go to the
What am I? Did I stutter?
like what like how?
They
How
didn't
is
say
this
they were
logic?
getting rid of all the parking.
No,
They're just
but-
reducing the number of spaces.
There's already not enough.
There's already not enough.
Exactly.
Granted, I've never had an issue finding parking up there. There's always enough when I go, but whatever. My real issue is what's there to redesign? It's just it's the woods.
Yeah, I don't know what
You
they're
plant
gonna,
some trees,
yeah,
design.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do there.
Right?
But
It's a green space. It
not
doesn't
wrong,
need
yeah.
much. It's not like it's like flower gardens and shit. It's trees.
like there's a lot of things that just don't make sense. Remember when they came up with that policy to block that whole street, Camillien Road, whatever it
Yeah,
is, turn it
stupid.
to just it'll only be a bike path. What do you mean? Like how the fuck are we gonna get up there?
In the winter, especially.
And let me ask you,
Anytime.
have you been to the lookout at Camillien Hood recently?
No.
So it's been redesigned. I use the term loosely.
Redesign.
Now the new thing is, because apparently I've been seeing this everywhere.
The short one, the
Yeah,
very
it's the
narrow,
shorter one, the one that
yeah.
you just drive past,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
First of all, you can't turn into it
No,
anymore.
no, no,
for the
you gotta go
opposite.
do a
You gotta
U-turn.
go to Park Avenue and come back. Whatever, that's fine. A lot of people on bikes died. They shouldn't have been up there. My real issue is they've let all the shrubbery, whatever, the green stuff, plants, overgrow. It's like, wow, that looks like the jungle. So the view is completely obstructed.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're 6'1". I took my daughter up there. She's like, but we can't see anything. I'm like, yeah.
Go to the other
Deal
side.
with it, child.
Go to the
I was
Westmount
like,
side.
the Westmount side, you don't see as interesting view. We
Well,
see
there's-
where you live, and that's who cares. But yeah, they've
Next,
just
right next to the
they've just let it
viewpoint,
overgrow.
yeah.
Hold on. Are you which viewpoint are you
The
talking
main
about?
one,
The main
not
one. You know,
the
as you're going
Belvedere.
up the hill, the one on the left, the very narrow one, the one where all,
yeah, the one where there's
all the
9
prom
parking
students,
spots.
all the prom students.
There's no
go.
parking
Okay.
spots.
Yeah, I don't like
know
that
they
one.
changed it. There is parking spots.
No, there are parking
That
spots,
one's
but there's
ugly.
only one way to go.
All you
in.
see is the Olympic Stadium in the neighborhood.
That's what I wanted to show her. The Olympic Stadium.
Oh,
Where the Algerians
other
finger
ones-
blast their girlfriends.
yeah,
You know,
the other
one
one's
from
yeah, yeah,
Westmount,
yeah.
the one from Westmount, you see downtown, I think.
The other one's way nicer. Yeah, the one on the balcony.
I like the
It's called
Westmount
Le
one
Chalet.
too.
That place.
That's the Belvedere.
Yeah, not the Belvedere.
It smells like
I'm
shit
talking
in
about the
there.
small one.
Yeah.
There's a few viewpoints, man. There's
3.
There's that one, the
Westmount?
shore, the viewpoint.
Westmount is a secret. Only locals know about it. That's why I like it. That's where we used to go to finger blast girls. in college.
And no, the Algerians go to where it's the one that you can see the Olympic Stadium, the small one, where you can't
The
park
narrow
that many.
one,
Yeah,
on
the
the
narrow
hill.
one, yeah.
But now it's different. There's a little parking lot there. It's like inverted. But they've just let it over. They've just let it overgrow.
What is he
You
laughing?
just didn't I repeat it?
What did I say?
The finger blast.
I didn't say that.
Strange face.
By the way, during the pandemic, they had pulled some weird tactics with
Oh,
Did you say
exactly.
I had pulled or they had?
They had pulled some
The
weird
Algerians?
tactics. No.
The ladies getting
no, the
blasted?
city, I guess. So people don't go up to meet. They
Pas
had-
de doigt ici, like what?
no, they had put like metal. metal. They had put
Pas droit.
they had put those fucking barriers up. You couldn't go
Yeah, they
there.
don't want people parking up there, and
At some point, that even blocked. You couldn't even go
Commuting.
through the mountain.
that was a different thing. They didn't want cars driving up. That was the dumbest shit ever. That is the ultimate like rush hour if you're downtown in the court. You need Camille Oud.
You
You
need
have
some
to.
trickery to go under.
Under
Yeah,
the
like
what?
I remember when I used to leave the
You mean
dealership.
over.
Under.
Under.
Yeah.
How's the mountain path?
Because the mountain path leads to a nice little bridge underground
Where?
tunnel. You don't
Which
even
one?
know?
What tunnel? There's no fucking tunnel
yeah,
there.
there is.
He's such a
Poseidon
fucking
knows
liar.
Poseidon. You know the underground tunnel to go to Kodenesh from the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, they got
There's
rid of that.
No such
Yeah,
Did he
thing.
get rid of that?
Yeah, they're changing it. They're changing it.
Oh,
What do
I
you
mean-
mean?
no.
You mean that 8-foot overpass that you go under at one point next to
No,
the
no, no.
cemetery?
He never knew about the tunnel.
Next to the
You know more
stables,
about the
the
city than he
cop,
does. Brag and laugh at him.
The horse.
And he used to live
Whoa,
around
whoa,
there.
And he used to
whoa.
live around there.
Hold on. Explain this to me.
There's a tunnel.
Where was it?
You go up at Camille Oud, you continue.
Where are you coming from? Park Avenue?
Yeah.
Okay.
you can go
You
Park
go up,
Avenue
you
to
go
Mar-
up
Mar-
Camille Oud, you pass that little narrow viewpoint, you continue
You come
straight.
down,
Oh, you
you pass the parking lot?
You
No,
pass
you
the
continue
parking lot,
straight.
and on the right hand side,
Or is the
pol-
RCMP
The
stables?
RCMP. If you continue, at some point the road splits, and then you can go downtown through
Going
Codenet,
left,
and you
yeah.
go under a tunnel there.
Yeah.
It's like like a half a second thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the sorry. That's the secret tunnel you're talking
Not
about.
anymore because you fucking telling people.
Not really a fucking. But it is gone. He's right. They've completely opened up that whole area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Codenet
cool.
has been a nightmare up there because I take it off.
I used to love to take that that shortcut through the mountain when I used to work at the dealership. Bro, the best. When there was fucking the carry was clogged, bam,
All
right
the time?
through. Yeah, all the
time,
time. Yeah, right through the mountain. Meow. Shoop.
You're
Would
gone.
cut
Yeah,
30
yeah.
minutes. 30 minutes.
One of my favorite.
Well,
unkno-
so terrible.
One-
Imagine a cop's like, "Why? Do you know how fast you're going?"
I was
I don't
like,
know. Like, "Zoom, bam, down." Like, all right, get out of the car, sir. And then like,
You gotta.
wow.
But one of my favorite underutilized streets to get downtown is Victoria. Nobody fucking uses it. It's always empty.
Or St. Catherine. Côte Saint Catherine.
Everybody uses Côte Saint
everybody
Catherine.
uses
It's
it.
jammed up all the time.
Jammed up.
There's like a
And there's
million things
construction
there.
on one lane.
Victoria.
Victoria, from my place, it's a few blocks down. It takes me all the way to Westmount. I come out on Sherbrooke. It's like 8 minutes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
you're a bit
guess.
more west, though. You come out a bit more west, no?
You come out on Westmount.
Yeah, but I mean, compared
I
to
mean, you're
downtown.
mounting
No,
the
you're
west.
not downtown, but once you're on
Yeah.
Sherbrooke, you're on
All right,
Sherbrooke.
you
Yeah.
can come here.
Where are you going? Show ends in 6 minutes.
No, you guys have another.
Heart failure. You don't want
I
to talk
I've
about the
changed
heart
schedule,
failure.
bro.
What do you mean?
Season 2, episode 5 of the
36
Radio
minutes.
Public.
You guys got 36 minutes left. Let's go.
No, bro.
Do your job.
Show's till 11:30 now.
Do your job, bro.
Change the schedule.
Do your job. Do your job.
I got shit to do at 11:45.
Yeah, that article that you
Don't fucking toss my coffee cup like it was
No,
yours.
no, I just brought it so you can reach it better. The article that I think who was it Pantelis that sent us that.
Can I tell you the story about this
No,
coffee
go ahead,
cup?
yeah.
So I needed waters, milk, and a bunch of other stuff that seemed like fucking. I was too lazy to carry up here. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna use Corner Shop. Why do you stand right in front of the camera? I'm gonna use Corner Shop. So I ordered from Walmart, right? And the guy's like, you need, I don't know, $8 more. Not the guy, but the app. You need $8 more to get free shipping or whatever it was. So I'm like, I haven't washed my coffee cup in a while. It's pretty grimy. I'll just get a new one, right? So I ordered 2 because they were a good price and they look good for tea because I like to make tea. In
It's
coffee.
very nice, yeah.
The guy sends me a picture. I'm like, what is that? Your phone is playing audio.
Oh.
I was like, he sends me a picture and there's like weird stuff in the carriage that I didn't ask for, the cart. Like these weird Special K sprinkle granola bars, off-brand candies, and like a bunch of grape drinks.
Grape.
Not juice, drink, grape drink. The glass ones. I was like,
Oh,
okay. I was like, dude, I didn't order any of this. He's like, yeah, don't worry, I got another order. I'm like, oh, okay. So he shows up Guys, I shit you not. He was my size guy, kind of looked like me, that like bald guy with the beard. Thin. He's holding 4 cases of Esca water, 24 each, in his hands. A bag with like my milk, and I got some snacks and stuff.
Oh, this guy was strong.
And then in the other hand, like this, both fucking coffee cups. But he's also holding
The cases.
24 times 4 cases of water. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I saw him from when I was walking the door, and he puts everything down. He goes, there you go, bro. Enjoy. And he walks off. And
How
he
big was
leaves,
this man?
Same size as me. And he leaves.
There's no way.
Yeah. And he leaves the strongest scent of marijuana I have ever smelled. Like, he left like an outline of himself in a weed smell. And I was like, fucking guy, he did all that high. I was so impressed.
Some people,
I was about to tip him, but then I didn't.
4 cases of 24.
Three. Sorry, we heard 3. 2 for me, 1 for you
three's
guys.
not bad.
3's not bad.
Dude,
But then, like a 2-liter milk and a bunch of other stuff too.
That's
It's not
impressive.
even the weight; it's the balancing it all.
Yeah.
So I looked. I'm like, does he have a cart? He didn't. No cart.
That's
Fucking
impressive.
super weed, bro.
Well, definitely
Yeah.
weed. Yeah.
Some
'cause-
people-
And he did
weed-
this to me. He's like, "Thank you. Have a good day, bro."
Some people weed it affects them very positively. Me, it renders me useless.
My dad's basically saying that you're all psychopaths, and it wasn't a tunnel; it's an underpass.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fucking psychos.
a tunnel pass.
Did I say it was a tunnel?
Look how angry he is.
I said it was short.
You
It takes like a
it's
couple
a
seconds.
tunnel, but like, it's like
It's an underpass. Bill,
zoom, zap,
Bill is
zoom.
right. It is
Zoom,
an
zap, zoom.
underpass.
Bill is.
That's
Bill
my
tends to be
pronouns,
right.
by the way.
What are your
Zoom, zap,
what are your
zim.
pronouns?
That's my pronouns,
What are they?
by the
Did
way.
he say we're all retarded?
Zip zap zoo.
Zub zab zim.
Yeah, it sounds like your fucking pronouns. Zip zap zim.
How about that article that
The homosexual.
How about that article that
that's
Pantelis sent
amazing.
us about heart failure linked to the changes of weather, cold and hot?
I mean, I don't want to get into that. We're gonna get shadow banned on YouTube. Let's not. Yes, we will.
Is that a new
The
thing?
article basically
Yeah,
says
go ahead.
we've been studying cardiac events for 40 years, and our conclusion is people only have heart attacks who have healthy hearts when it's too cold or when it's too hot.
Yeah.
And then a fucking rager happened under in the comment section between the vaccinated and the unvaccinated.
But
The
if they're-
unvaccinated saying stuff like, if you think this is about the vaccine, you're stupid. No, clearly the article was not about the vaccine.
But is this a
like,
study? But if you're saying
context,
that the study has
allegedly.
been
Context.
but if you're saying that they've been conducting the study for 40 years,
It's not about the study itself. It's about the way everything was
Yo,
posited.
some
and
crazy shit
positioned.
happening in the chat.
What's happening? They're
Rosalie
fighting?
wants to move to Montreal, and she's like, I need a sugar daddy.
who's this?
Rosalie.
Who's the sugar daddy?
She says, but I need a sugar daddy. She works a 9 to 5. I don't know what she does.
Yeah.
Rosalie, what do you do? Let us
You
know.
won't
what she-
find-
You won't find one here.
Here.
Hold on.
Dead.
If tell me what you do in the chat, like as a 9 to 5, and I'll tell you if you can relatively survive in Montreal and where you can survive in Montreal. Olga says she'll be her sugar mama, very romantic. And then Julien.
Where do you live now, Rosalie?
Julien is looking for a female partner for him and his baby mama. So they're looking for a third person to
Yo,
add to the
Julien's
relationship.
wild, bro. He's got a new baby at home
Yo,
and he wants to do
Rosalie,
all kinds of wild shit.
Rosalie, you got options. Yo, he's down to get pegged.
Just
Yo,
wear your upside down pineapple.
we got wild people.
What's happening in the
our
chat? Like,
fan
what is
base.
some fucking dating app?
Hey,
No.
hey,
They're all friends.
I'm all
right?
for this shit,
They're
bro.
all friends.
I'm all-
Rosalie's asking opinions if she should move to Montreal.
Okay.
I don't know where she lives now, but I'm gonna guess somewhere random, like I don't know, Rivière-du-Loup or something.
That's too far.
Is that a
I
real
think.
place?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where is that? I don't even know.
It's fucking far.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Rivière-du-Loup. It's like really.
I bet she lives in like the région. I love that Quebec calls that
Probably lives-
area the
you know what?
regions.
Hold on, if she was a
It's the
student,
regions.
Regions is everything outside of the greater Montreal
Yeah,
area.
and Quebec. Quebec's
hold
not
on, I
the
think she
region.
lives in Quebec
No, yeah,
City.
in Quebec. Yeah.
Oh, if you live in Quebec City, just stay there.
Like if you're if you live in
You're good.
Or
Mirabel,
Sherbrooke,
dans
or
la
Sherbrooke.
région. What happened? Where?
If you live in Sherbrooke
Or-
and you're under 27, you're
Sherbrooke
good in
is the region.
Stay there.
Sherbrooke
you
is
can
the
chill. It's
region.
a university town. You can fuck. You can party. You can do your shit.
I've only been to Sherbrooke like 3 times.
I've been
and,
once, and once I passed through, I was like, "Why am I here?"
yeah.
Yo, chat's getting freaky. I'm all for this shit. Chat's getting freaky.
I'm getting doxxed. Why are you getting doxxed? No, I just
Who's
mean like
getting doxxed?
I don't mean where do you live. Don't give me your fucking address. Don't be crazy. I'm just asking like what region are you in?
The
She's
area.
being dramatic like a woman.
The area, yeah. Don't give us like your postal code.
Stop gynecologing us. Speaking to us in lady terms.
This was happening in the chat.
What'd you put a pineapple for?
What did you put on the?
gonna be
What do you got music going?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Julian wants to get paid.
Last week on the morning show,
By his baby mama.
Julian knocked her up. Now he
Rosalie.
wants to kick her out. He wants fresh meat.
I don't blame
Rosalie.
him for wanting to get paid because last time he fucked a chick, he got her pregnant. Now he has to pay all kinds of bills.
That's gay.
Very gay.
Bet Justin Trudeau gets pegged.
Oh, for sure.
Sure.
He gets double pay.
I've heard stories about the Mrs. Trudeau.
He's no sugar daddy, but he got.
I
cats.
guarantee you, his Mrs. Trudeau.
What? So you said that or you
No,
read that?
he's in the chat.
He's not sugar daddy,
Look,
but
look.
he's
I
got
just want to say. I just want to say allegedly. What happened?
My dad right now is Googling, what is pegged?
I like the little
I'm
pineapple.
sorry, Dad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know,
Is he commenting on YouTube or
allegedly-
sending you
hold on.
messages?
I like that he's in the chat. He sees the chat, but he's texting me
Oh, he's
directly.
texting you, he's
He
texting
doesn't
you.
trust our Google overlords.
By the way,
Yeah.
Trudeau's wife allegedly, she looks like the type of broad that enjoys
She's a handsome lady.
gangbangs.
George, I defer to you. You have more experience with her.
I don't. I mean, I know her not very well. I mean, I've met her a couple times, but I don't know
Not what
about
you said last time, George.
No, because like if you
Behind
look
closed the doors.
like if you look at
Wait,
pictures
hold
of
on. We never solved the problem here. Is Rosalie moving to Montreal? I guess. Yay or nay? I like that the chat knows my dad's name, but I've never said it.
We've
her. Oh, that's creepy.
You guys say it.
yeah.
It's okay. I have Olga's address, so watch yourself.
What are you searching there?
Sophie Grégoire gangbangs.
Oh, bro, come on.
Watch
man.
him find some crazy deep fake where it like looks like her, and then it comes on in a few years that it wasn't a deep fake. It was just that other chick, the one who wore the mask.
I kind of feel bad for her,
Who?
Sophie Grégoire.
Why?
The politician who did the porn.
Because her husband doesn't
Justin's
make
wife.
love to her.
Is that her last name, Grégoire?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was
Sophie
something else?
Grégoire.
Yeah. Oh, why do you feel bad for her?
Well, first
She's rich, does whatever the fuck she wants, fucks whoever the fuck she wants, and gets to hit Trudeau. Like, do you get to beat on Trudeau? Do you get to come home after a long day? And Justin's like, oh, the day I've had.
I'm just
Skase
saying-
malaka.
It's just it's tough enough to do politics, but when you're at that level, when you're the prime minister or the premier, obviously there's stuff that rolls, that spills over into your family kind of thing, right? And obviously she's the prime minister's wife, the first lady. She's way more talented than he is. She is.
What are you laughing at?
The way he said that. Oh,
No, she is. She is. And
is.
she was
Also-
she was
Look
on
at this weird
TV and
picture.
she was on in community.
she posted.
That's pretty funny.
Look at this. This is weird. I'm sorry. Hey, I may be right, and
No, man, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, there are
I
a lot
mean,
to
they were
have
trick or
fun.
treating, and she saw
Yeah,
funny,
dude.
scary. Well, look, think about it for a second.
Yeah, but
Poseidon,
she liked
click
it.
on that picture.
I can't. I have to sign in.
Okay, you see it? Think about it for a second. Now think of the jokes we were making. Why wouldn't she be drawn to this image?
Of course, yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was trying to say.
He's parting the pumpkins.
Yeah,
She comes home, Justin. I saw the most interesting thing, and it gave me
and it reminded
an
me of you.
idea. What did you see? Look at this picture. He goes, "Oh, you want to peg me again?" No, I was thinking, and she pulls out a pumpkin to shove this in your ass.
Oh,
Ah.
that's disgusting.
Shit. Anyways,
Oh, Justin.
yeah, I just feel I don't know. I just feel a bit.
What did they ask? Did I hear his wife and mother are double gold digging? I don't know. I haven't heard that, but I know that she's double drilling him. Zing. She is a party animal. I've heard crazy stories. I can't tell you where I heard them from or who told me these stories during my time at the National Assembly. You guys probably don't know this person. Some of you might, but they told me some wild stories. We shared an elevator. It was me, this person, and François Legault. Best day of my life.
And your sound guy.
And my son, who missed the whole thing, who was just lost. He
He had no idea.
took one too many Xanax that morning.
So good. I love that kid.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to him since before COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't speak anymore.
that's too bad.
It is too bad. It's a shame. I don't
He's
know
really
what happened.
talented. Really talented. He just gave up the whole sound thing.
Most of my friends who I came up in the industry with, the ones who worked with me on films, all of them extremely talented. Dentistry VMR.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I don't want to come today. Dentist. All very talented. All of them extremely talented, but all of them suffer from the same thing: lazy. Lazy. I'm the least talented of the group, but not lazy. I mean, also lazy, but not as
somewhat lazy, but
mean,
not
we're all
lazy enough.
We're all
to,
lazy
yeah.
sometimes. Like, it's fine. You can be lazy sometimes. It's okay.
I
like,
was lazy
whole
this morning.
fucking never stop. Be on the grind. Fuck that shit. You're gonna grind your whole life. Take a break sometimes.
Yeah,
it's
man.
fine.
Yeah, chill.
Watch a fucking. I'm watching La Brea now. That's
People
my break.
have forgotten the
La
master
Brea.
of
It's my guilty
relaxing.
pleasure.
What
It's
is
a
that?
primetime show on CTV. It's basically a sinkhole opens in La Brea tar pits in Los Angeles. A lot of people die, but at the bottom there is a vortex of time, and they go back to 10,000 BC, and they fucking, and everybody speaks English. It's weird.
That's the best.
I'm into it though. Like I'm into it. It's fun. It reminds me of Manifest because like I'm waiting for Manifest to end.
Anyway,
for
on
the
that
next
note,
season.
you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, let's do it. You want me to do it?
We're closing up the
do it.
shows.
I'm sorry. Did our you do it today? Go ahead.
Every time I
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening.
Oh, whoops,
that
wrong.
was the morning show for today, Wednesday.
They're not listening. They're watching.
They're
What is this,
watching.
French.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
They're-
good morning show.
They're watching. The Poseidon 69 new website.
IamPoseidon.com.
IamPoseidon.com. Balabanos.com. If you need a video, go and check him out. Patreon.com/Pantelis,
Stop.
and you can find my stuff just as
Don't-
that. The
don't watch
Backstage
this.
Podcast. Closing remarks.
Yeah, don't forget patreon.com/Pantelis to get exclusive shit. I don't give a fuck. You didn't say it properly. You said it very monotonely. Don't forget, get tickets for Comfort Zone every Wednesday, 30 p.m. Eventbrite. The link is on my link tree at the top. You get my link tree on my
Stop
Instagram.
clapping. They won't be able to hear you, dude.
No, I'm louder than the clapping. Don't
I
worry.
hope so.
And you can get the link for the Eventbrite on my link tree. It's the very first link. Also, Pantelis has shows every Tuesday at the Bordel in English.
Don't
He has
forget
a crazy
also,
lineup all the
Comfort
time.
Zone can be streamed live from the comfort of your basement. You goblin.
I guess, yeah.
I guess.
You can be in your comfort zone while the comics get out of theirs.
I would prefer if the people watching live from home were out of their comfort zone. Like, I don't know, fucking nude at a window. Watching.
Okay, bro, I think I miss you.
Santa que gamisu,